Alright, here we go. Weekly Dose of Chaos, episode 11. I don't know about you guys, but this month has been a little wild.
Yep. Amen to that. It's been a wild roller coaster this month.
This year.
And as you see, it's just us three, the brothers. You know, all of us would have been here, but personal stuff here. Maybe one will be coming, though, but just us three.
For now.
But
Yeah. So we're gonna start it off with subject on Chris Hemsworth. Apparently, so he's making a career decision. He's taking a step back from it, I guess, because he's supposed to be at a higher risk of getting the Alzheimer's disease. So he's a little worried about it. He said he's not talking about retiring fully or whatever. He just wants to take a step back to like figure shit out, adjust to it, and go from there pretty much. But that's the second person. First was Bruce Willis wasn't he having some mind thing too last time?
How old is he?
39.
it was like in his family
But
family genes.
Dang.
yeah, he said he's been completing things he was already contracted to do. Yeah, but he said he's planning on going home, spend time with his kids and family and stuff like that, because he doesn't get to do that much because he's always doing his trips and stuff like that. Apparently he did have 4 upcoming projects, including supposedly an untitled Hulk Hogan biopic and a return to his Thor character in an upcoming Avengers sequel. So that would be interesting. Yeah.
I know that came out last year.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that's what's going on or if he's forgetting he did this already.
Man, he's too young to have that.
Well, that was like more like in Future that he would get it, so I'm getting that right away. But like I know there's one show it's on Disney Plus that I watched. Like he did all these challenges, like under the water, like marine stuff that he had to hold his breath for him. And he actually did all that to keep like him healthy or something like that.
He been had enough of that. Well, okay, this is random, but I guess American Idol race. I don't know if anybody still keeps track of it or not. Apparently there's a contestant that got her name is Sarah Beth. Apparently she didn't like a comment that Katy Perry said to her, because she's, I guess, being 25 and having 3 kids. Apparently she was like laying on the table like, oh, or something like, cause I saw the little video of it. And then she's like, if Katie lays on the table, I think I would pass out. And then she went, I forget what she told her. She told her something about being responsible for her kids or something, like, ain't you a little too young or whatever. And she's like, you know, and she got very far in it actually, but she decided one day to step out, and I guess it hurt her so much that she said maybe she is too young to be on it and she should focus on her kids, as I think she's like a single mother. That's fucked up.
That's just bullshit. Because it doesn't matter if you're a single mother or not. Like, go do your dream and what's best for your kid too. But like, if that's your dream, go for it.
Right.
Your kids are gonna remember when they get older enough, they gotta see that you went for it, and they'll teach them to go out and do it too. To go for their dreams, no matter how old they are and how bad they're in.
Yeah, the words, I guess, that what kind of hurt her was with the kids, and then saying, are you sure this is your dream? Pretty much questioning her, be like, if this isn't your dream, you might have to leave. And like, this isn't, because there's a lot of dreams behind you're leaving behind. And I was like, dog, Katy Perry, come on, man. What are you doing?
That's what happens if when you become a celebrity, you turn into a monster most of the time. Because not all of them turn into, but they get money hungry and they get fame, and they think that they know everything better than people that are trying with their dreams. If it wasn't for them getting their shot, someone took a shot on them, they wouldn't be where they are either.
Right. Always something going on.
Crazy shit.
Well, I know me and Justin have a project more on the WWE issues going on. They were first talking about Vince McMahon trying to sell the company to Saudi Arabia, but I guess he did change his mind, and they are actually combining with the UFC as a combined company for $21.4 billion.
What they were saying, they get absorbed by the UFC Endeavor Group. They're getting absorbed by it. They're gonna turn it into another company. Don't know what they're gonna do with it. Hopefully they stay on the same channels and for the pay-per-views not get charged $60 just to watch a pay-per-view like they did back in the day. Like that's gonna lose money.
Yeah, I'm just concerned because, like, you know, with the UFC, I hope they work it where we can still watch the wrestling on the Peacock like it usually is because it's free, you know, except for paying for the account. But whatever, we're afraid that now that it's with UFC, there's going to be a package deal involved now. We don't know yet, but when I was looking up, I don't have it in my notes, but I did scroll past it once saying that UFC might be trying to overthrow Vince McMahon's thing and take over a little more.
I think they already had. He sold it, and he
didn't sell it completely. He combined it together. They're a conjointed.
Yeah, but they had more. They what I've seen research. I did my research on it. They got more power over WWE, and I think Vince McMahon got like 12% or something like that, or whatever they had for him.
Yeah,
but that's how they sold it. They got more control over it, cause they're not gonna tell what they can do, what they can't do. That at least that for now we don't know.
Apparently, the reason why Vince McMahon was gone for a while is because he was taking care of legal issues. Apparently, there was a sexual misconduct allegation with supposedly one of a former referee who accused him of rape. But apparently he's like, nope. So he came there to settle that shit real quick. Mumble.
But he probably did.
He's like...
Because there's a lot of other stories about him messing with females. And back in the day, look what he did back in the day with the talent he's with. Even if it's their boss and they're part of a character. But look what they made the girls do.
Well, now they make them more as fighters and stuff now.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if he gets back in there, and you know, like, if you see Monday night after WrestleMania, he controlled it for a little bit after that.
Yeah.
Because if you see WrestleMania, the second night, it felt like a McMahon's show. The first night felt like a Triple H.
Yeah, a lot of the matches lasted very short.
Because the second part,
people were so mad about that still.
What? No.
That match, yeah. They said
I
that
thought because like the Usos lost, so I thought Roman would lose, but it was like nah. He's like because he did a press conference that where he's like no, we still got a long story to do still. So it's like even though they
Let's
lost,
give them a chance to figure out what they're doing because we don't know what okay, this is Triple H. It's not Mr. Man. He might have a plan that might make it better.
Yeah.
Well, because Vince McMahon was addressing the stuff, and he said, I've made mistakes, obviously, personally and professionally through my 50-year career. He said, I've owned up to every single one of them and moved on. He's like, I'm not sure of the legacy stuff. I'm not going to write it. I don't know. I want to say, as someone who's had an extraordinary amount of fun, great passion for what they did, and wound up with the biggest deal that he's ever done in his life. So, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, without him, WWE wouldn't even be, you wouldn't even have TNA, you wouldn't have any of them. They branched off of it. Yeah. It was always SmackDown and Raw.
Yeah, but he own up to it. No, he paid off people, so they have to cover it.
Well, he said there's stuff he did that way too, but he owned up to it. He's like, listen, I'm trying to be a big, better. I feel like that's why he's trying to move the business to something else.
He's trying to stay clean so he can keep his company, and it's not gonna work because he's trying to get back into the company to take over, and all you gotta do is, yes, he's up in age, yes, he did good stuff, but these generations, the last couple of years, when Bishop took over, he lost control of what people want to see. and he just repeats doing some of the show. Some matches you see 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, and the same outcome.
Right.
Comment down below, like what y'all like opinions, like you think the UFC was a good place to go to? I mean, we're better than Saudi Arabia, but what do y'all like thoughts? Like they did.
Yeah, because the other ones was Disney.
Hell.
No, sorry.
The other one was AEW. That one might be good, but like he has so many companies right now, and I don't think he can take over another company and control all 3 of them, because he controls AEW and Ring of Honor. He's still figuring out how to get Ring of Honor on TV.
Yeah.
He would be a good choice, but they're competition with WWE, so they wouldn't do that. UFC, that's probably the best chance of getting something.
I was gonna say, because there's quite a few UFC stars that are in there, so it only makes sense to combine with the company they came from.
But I don't think they're gonna have UFC fights on WWE.
I hope.
Alright, we're back. We got our boy Isaac here.
So what's your idea on WWE merging with UFC? Like, what's your thoughts on it?
It should be interesting because UFC is like more real, physical, more bloody.
Yeah.
So you said was it WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and WWE is more like entertainment. It's not really I don't know. Some of it might be real, but a lot of it isn't.
Okay,
real.
let's put you through the table. See how you love to come out with it.
Hey, I almost got him put through a table.
I hit with a chair, so no.
No, we were seeing the Dudley Boys for the first time ever. And I was saying, he said he could take you, and they were talking about I would film the 3D him through the table, and then they almost reversed on me. They said, "You're next." I said, "Oh, fuck it."
Was it like a table like this? Oh my god.
Because they were behind it talking. They said they'll put him through one of their own.
Yeah.
And then me next for lying.
Come on.
I mean, they knew saw right
They
through
said
my
fuck around and find out.
Because with the Zord of WWE, we don't know what they're gonna do with it. I don't know if UFC could be hands on, or just gonna be just controlling it, just be a thing with it.
It would be kind of cool to see them actually do hands on, like some of the actual physical.
I mean, look at the way you can hear the smacks more with the weapons and stuff. Like that kendo stick. You see the welts on their back? They're actually smacking the hell out of each other with that.
And the tables are thin, but you still go to a table.
Mm-hmm. It's still metal and shit, so it's just like, oof,
They
that's
said
I got hit with a chair at my middle school.
Johnson,
I didn't ask for it, but I got hit with a chair. It wasn't like a metal chair. It was like the plastic chair with the metal bars.
they said, "Fuck."
I was in music class. People we had a substitute teacher, everyone went nuts, someone turned off the light, I was running towards the door, and whacked!
I didn't know this was okay, first of all, now I have to laugh a little. Because you said this was in music class.
This is music class.
They wanted you to hear music in your head when you
Yeah.
smacked with
I ran to the door.
He walked in the door.
I ran to the door, I was running towards the lights. I was running towards the lights.
Fuck you,
I got hit with a chair, I still don't know who that did.
Talk said you ain't going nowhere.
They said, someone's moving.
See, here's the thing. How did they even see you to smack you?
And then they just threw it, I walked in the...
Because he said there's a lot of banging going on.
I got hit with a
Oh my
chair.
God.
So once I got cut with a chair, I was like, and I saw some figure run up the door. I was going toward that way. I got hit with the chair. I was like,
He said, let me
I was
follow
sitting there
him.
for 3 hours, knocked on my head.
Dude, that substitute teacher must have been like, what the fuck? Scared for his life behind the podium and shit.
Yep.
Dude, that's like one of my high schools. I don't know if it was sophomore or I think it was my freshman year. And this guy and this girl got into a fight, and it was a substitute teacher. She's like, guys, and they don't give a fuck.
Right.
They're just whomping the shit out of each other. And she starts crying. She's like, I don't know what to do. And they're like, I'm so sorry. I was like,
Okay.
what?
Went off the topic.
No, with the wrestling.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
with the
let's-
rest of it, hit with a chair.
Yeah, we're talking about wrestling.
I'm talking about a fight. I hit with a chair. It was no fight. It was already over with. Ran around 3 hours, still waiting for them to get medical help.
Alright.
I had to go bathroom, have an egg, waiting for my aunt, and
That's
I
like,
mean, I got hit with those gray garbage bins.
oh
The
god,
heavy duty ones.
I put it in a garbage can.
Yeah, they're rough.
that wasn't.
Someone
happening
threatened
to
to put me through a table. Not Dudley boards, but I had some kid try to put me through a table. Try to powerbomb me through a table.
Damn, Justin, you've been at
me. Yeah, this
Told you.
is partially my fault.
So you were the one doing it?
No, I secretly like crush on these girls and be too shy to talk to them, and their brothers come after him to.
Fuck them.
Come on.
I never do it until you tell me. I was like, wait, she liked me?
So
When
that's
was
the only,
this?
That's the only main focus right here. Wait,
Yeah.
fuck you. She likes me.
No, I
had my nose broken because of him.
That wasn't me.
Probably called the guy a big fat marshmallow.
What?
I call him a big fat marshmallow.
Oh, he just said fuck.
And he said, "What?" Bam!
Well, then I don't blame him.
My
Why'd you
cousin-
call him fat for?
My
Because he's
cousin-
talking shit to me and saying he's trying to be a boss of me. I said, "Shut the fuck up, you big marshmallow."
He said that. Boom.
He took my face, I smashed it.
Aw.
My cousin did that to me.
To this
Like,
day, I can't smell.
we were like, do you remember those old wrestling cage boxes thingies, the toys and shit?
Yeah.
We used to have those. Do you remember Ezra? Well, of course you remember Ezra. The fuck? His name is my cousin's name is Ezra, and me and my brother and him were just playing in the room or whatever. But they wouldn't let me play with them. And I don't. They always did that shit. They wouldn't like no games or nothing, right? And I don't know what caused it, but we started wrestling, right? All of a sudden, he grabs my face and he just slams it super hard into a spring bed. And I look up and I just start like gushing blood out of my nose and shit. And then I go into the kitchen and his mom is just like, "What the fuck?" You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, rough.
Yeah, and then I got kicked out of the room.
Yeah, I got lost my sense of smell.
Man.
Is you for real? Like permanently?
I can smell, but I can't smell. It has to be really on, really strong for me to smell, or otherwise my nose is always stuffed up. Can't smell otherwise.
So remember, you rip ass in the room. He won't tell where it came from.
You know.
This is girls gonna swipe her ass like a credit card in his nose and he's not gonna smell the thing. It's gonna be a little douche. I mean,
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
a little swipe.
Well,
So Rick, what else you got?
way up.
Oh, here's a fun one. Mr. Elon Musk is at it again. I don't know if this will be interesting, actually. Supposedly he said he's not content with simply just buying it. I guess now, apparently he's trying to kill Twitter altogether and call it X-Core.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, it's supposedly Twitter. Yeah, Twitter Incorporate has been merged into X-Core and no longer exists. So it won't be called Twitter. So once you go on there, it's probably going to be called X-Core.
It's not there
That
yet.
sounds like a porn website.
I'm saying.
It sounds like a straight up.
And then what's worse is saying it's a privately held corporation incorporated in Nevada
Of course.
with its I guess its place of business is in San Francisco, California.
You know, it's pretty convenient to have it in Nevada,
Yeah.
especially with, you know what I mean? Because Area 51's in Nevada too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could probably like. Yeah,
No,
This-
they should not do stuff. You're gonna lose people. You're already losing people there anyway.
He pretty much calls this everything, everywhere, all at once. They're probably they were trying to say that is it because he was almost getting sued for doing all that stupid stuff when he was almost getting sued for a SUV notice. He kind of disappeared for a bit.
A very long
Besides
time.
some minor stuff that I didn't
Yeah.
give a fuck about mentioning
Yeah.
because it was probably not real.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like, he needs to stop doing stuff because only he's making himself look even worse.
I don't know.
If
I
you-
mean,
if you change the name of the Twitter, it's gonna you're gonna lose a lot of people. So people are on there all the
I
time.
don't know. People are gonna not even realize that Twitter got changed, and they're gonna go open their phone one day, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is X for?"
Well, when did I join one of these escorts?
And delete that whole app in general, and then they're gonna be like, "Wait, where's Twitter?"
Yeah.
I'm saying he's trying. I think he's worked something with Chinese too. It says supposedly He's publicly mentioned another business that has built the model he's inspired by, WeChat. And
WeChat?
apparently, which is owned by Chinese media, WeChat, I guess.
WeChat.
I don't understand. Wasn't it an issue for TikTok being controlled by the Chinese government, and now Elon is working with the Chinese people?
I mean, I don't know if that is, but it has something to do with it or whatever, which is owned by them.
He just needs to stop and just disappear or get up.
Maybe he's
Twitter.
trying to work with them to keep TikTok for us. I don't know.
No,
I hope.
no, he's not. Because
Because
then he needs to buy.
to do something for them, man.
Then he needs to buy us. Just buy
Why
it.
is it just created? What if he just created his own?
He tried to. I think
Okay.
he's just trying to, but
So-
like,
Supposedly this WeChat is supposed to be like Twitter, plus PayPal and all this other stuff. So apparently you can do payments through PayPal on it too, or get paid through it somehow.
it sounds like escort.
It's an escort.
Paying someone.
Escort. Okay.
Escort.
I swear to
Huh?
God, Elon is.
Elon, are you
Mr.
trying to tell
Elon
something?
Musk, man.
What?
You're running a porn site.
Speaking of money losing, possibly.
Next
It's-
freak question.
Oh.
Next freak question.
Well, supposedly a major player in movie theaters just filed for bankruptcy. Called what is it called? National Cinemedia. They said just because I guess the Super Mario Bros. It did make a good comeback, but it wasn't enough to keep some of the business. So those that are AMC and some of the other businesses, they said it's not a full official going to be gone, but they're trying to be able to build that money back up so they don't lose all what they created this whole time now.
That'd be a big waste of time doing all that. Just lose it all.
I was afraid you were gonna say like the Marcus theater. Like, damn, they've been going rolling.
No, that's like do we ever even go to that theater anyways?
So,
AMC?
Oh,
The only
yeah,
one's in,
that's-
The mall, the Mayfair.
Yeah. That one.
You know, I didn't realize there was a fucking theater in that one. I walked and all of a sudden I looked up and I was just like, how long is that? And it was a big ass movie theater.
It's nice. It's nice looking though.
Yeah, the entrance looks nice as fuck. I've never been in it, but
We watched the Cocaine Bear in it.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, it's coming on Peacock for whoever hasn't seen it.
I don't know, they got a cocaine shark.
And it's supposed to be a real story too. Cocaine
cocaine,
bear.
yeah, cocaine.
Of course it has.
To this day, they still haven't found cocaine.
Yeah, now they got a shark one. I've seen a shark on cold.
That's gonna be one fast ass fucking shark. Imagine it on a speedboat. That shark is gonna be right underneath you the whole time.
With that you at least if you go to the land, he ain't gonna get you. Bear, you got nowhere to go.
True.
Watch that shark hop on the shore like
Damn
we did in that
right.
Jaws
Just
game.
start flopping.
That's what we did in the Jaws game. Freaking jump onto the ship, jump on land, and wobble back.
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that PS2 Jaws.
Yes. Man.
Yeah, they should remake that one. It would be a lot bit like the craft. Oh yeah, they made that man-eater one.
The man eater.
No, the shark.
Of course they did.
Well, you start as a baby, then you get much bigger like a megalodon.
What is everybody thinking of that Sharknado movie? So
It was fun for a while. Then he turned it into sci-fi. Then it was a robot. And then it was like, you're going too much. You're going back in the. You must go back in the future and save the world.
I just hope we haven't talked about this before. If we do, I apologize.
Some of it, but like, still like what's. And we never got no one's thoughts on it. Like we've seen it every last
See,
one.
my favorite one was the first one and second, but then when it got up to like the sixth and fifth one, it was just like, bruh.
Man, that one
But-
was irritating.
But imagine sharks flying through a tornado.
It seemed like the wasn't like the.
That's a normal day in Miami.
It was like the fourth one was when he like every tornado he touched turned into a cow nail, turned into a rock slide nail. Then he turned into a nuclear tornado. It's like you have just you come out no you have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, like when you got sucked up by the volcano, it said,
I
I said, if you don't get your sci-fi looking ass out of here.
He went all slow in there.
Yes, I was geeking so much at that. I was like,
At least
come
about some
on,
wrestling,
do better than
You can
that.
tell Chris Jericho's it because his ass bit off
They
by
did
a
him
shoulder.
bogus.
Yeah,
Chris
bro.
Jericho was like, "Hey, no."
Yeah, Kurt Angle in there too.
Remember Kurt Angle
They're
was
gonna say Kurt
mayor
Cobain
of.
off
Oh, that'd be wild.
Hey guy, why does he have
Oh,
to be
yeah.
the one to save the day of stop the tornadoes?
It's his way.
He was the main.
I know, but like, why did he have to do it?
'Cause he started this.
Like, he saved them the one time, and then went to Chicago, New York. Then it was Las Vegas. And the other ones are just Back in the Future.
He survived some crazy ass shit though. Mine like kind of like Fast and Furious type shit.
Yeah.
How's
What?
everybody feel about that new Scream movie though? The sixth one? Did
I
anyone
haven't
see it
seen
yet?
it. I haven't
We were
seen it.
trying to, and then he had to prepay it first. I'm like,
Yeah, I guess there is actually gonna be a seventh.
yeah,
Really?
this will be the final.
So I hope.
Final. Well, they said the final.
Because
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard is gonna be back in there as
About
Stu.
time.
I don't think I ever watched any of the Scream movies.
That's they were sacking him.
Alright, Scream, another Scream
Oh, yeah,
marathon
remember?
it is.
Did he just
Your face went from happy to like, are you fucking serious?
Hey, she got that too.
so?
Oh,
I
Now
I
you
was
know
like,
what
are
I
you serious?
deal
Come
with.
on.
Man.
And then you remember? I wonder if you remember. Did you do your research on all the videos that we talked about last time? Did you do your research on it?
What?
No.
No.
No. That's your
Oh, they're all
that's
like
your
that.
homework.
There it is.
Well,
They're like all on Prime or what is it, HBO and stuff.
I mean, I give Peacock though, like, cause like I got to watch. If you haven't watched Megan, that was on there.
Do you know they already have that on DVD? They have it on fucking Blu-ray DVD already.
Yeah.
I
They
went
said get that.
yeah, I saw that target and I was like, oh, look at that. Such a gay movie.
Generally. Then they got the unrated version. I was just like, no, what's this?
Well, like the less mature
Shit.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
So I was like,
Like,
so that can be more gory or something. I mean, her for her dance though with her. And everyone's doing it on TikTok with her fucking.
It's like okay.
Yeah.
It was like okay, but Chucky's still bad.
Mhm.
No,
It wasn't. I don't think, it's not rated R either, right?
no, it's PG.
That's why.
Mhm.
Because it's like.
All I know is I can't wait for
She's
the
right.
the new U season. I think it's 5 now.
Holy shit.
He is gonna have, or whatever one it is now. He's coming out with that one already.
No, that show's fucking crazy.
This one takes place in England. Oh my God, forget. Wait, are you
I
guys
don't,
caught
I don't
up?
forget this is
Are
for
you
sure
guys interested in it?
only.
You
Oh,
in
the
that
part
show?
two?
You yeah.
I honestly watched some.
Oh, yeah. How far are you in that now?
season 4.
Okay.
I only watched one episode and I was like, oh, it's a little too much. I gotta warm up to it because it was just I think it was the first episode. He was already fucking shit up.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was, and they did not hide it. They were kind of just putting it out there. I was just like, oh
He
shit.
said, "Look at you, just watching her strip." You're just like, this is happening.
Oh, reminds me of fucking Dexter though.
Yeah. Technically.
Being a cop, but he's actually a serial killer. Now, didn't it say he was like someone was replacing him in the 5th season? I was like, time.
And
Yeah.
it's just that sound.
What?
Better be like his son or something. Because I know he has a son, Dexter.
Yeah.
Or a daughter. Yeah, son. Yeah, son.
Is there somebody at work like that?
Like
Where they're
Dexter.
like, no, where they just follow like, they like, I'm not gonna say any name or anything, but like they follow this girl and like they watch her and shit. And then she just left her job yesterday, but like he knows where she lives.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because he dropped her off once, and it was just like, I'm like, yeah,
No.
because it's like, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm just like, damn, that's unfortunate actually for real. She trying to hide from him for real.
Oh shoot.
You guys moved to another place now.
And
I'm definitely excited for this Saturday, this weekend coming up. We're supposed to do a onesie slumber party. We're gonna be actually live streaming
Yeah, all
the
right.
majority of it.
Or animal ones.
Oh yeah.
Wolf.
I'm gonna be a T-Rex.
I'm shooting myself.
Should be a red Handy.
He's gonna be a fucking bear.
I don't know. I have 2 onesies, so I'm choosing.
Nah, nah.
Oh, there you go. One.
Two
Oh,
onesies.
there you go.
Yeah.
Just one.
I'm gonna steal it from you, huh?
If it fits you, because it's large.
The pig one, I think fits. Because that one doesn't even fit her.
I'll pick one.
It was a pig one. I bought my sister like these onesies and raw animals. I think I got her a pig one. She has a unicorn one, I think, and like a sloth one.
Just
Well,
steal one from her
right.
then.
Okay, let me see it.
It won't fit me. I already know my big ass won't fit in that shit.
But no, it's gonna be fun though. We're all gonna, hang out, watch, movies, drinks, wherever. I don't know. I would say some party. I feel like
Slumber
that's what
party.
girls say.
Pillow
slumber
fight.
Just like that.
Hey, I'm hosting it, so I'm a girl slumber party.
You're not.
The pillow fight.
It's an adult slumber party, okay? We're having drinks.
Definitely mature
Food.
audience only.
And pillow fights. Now they'll be
Fine.
going, what the fuck's going on?
We'll have a pillow fight.
Someone's getting sacked, just so you know.
Just away from all this. Just head that way.
Bubble wrap.
You're gonna get it? Because I don't know where to get bubble wrap from.
In your room.
Amazon. Boxes. Just take some bubble wrap.
But I think we'll
Oh, yeah, we're
probably
done.
wrap this one up, and someone else will take the next story.
Alright, welcome back. Segment 2. So first I was going to talk about the Blue Beetle that finally showed a trailer. I see it, it looks pretty damn good for what I've seen. They got the guy, Miguel that played Cobra Kai, so I'm definitely going to see that. What do y'all thought of it?
Right. I feel like when his Blue Beetle matches him.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I thought I didn't expect him to turn into like a suit, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was wondering how, and next thing it was just took him up in the ceiling.
He said, "Oh my God, it looks friendly."
I thought he killed him. Yeah.
Turn into Spider-Man. He turns into a
He said, "I think it likes me." Fucking.
It's like those things from Ben 10 that attach to your face and you just control.
Oh, I was gonna say yeah, it was experiment.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like pretty much legs exactly.
Then they got George Lopez in there. I haven't seen him in a long time. He had a big ass long beard.
I haven't heard that name in a while. I remember his little show he used to have. I used to watch that.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Oh, that's so. He would roast anybody in there.
Yeah, he really would. No fucks given.
But I'm excited for it. It looks funny. Looks really good movie. Action sequence and the suit of it. He just thinks of it and literally it comes like a web big long sword that he had and he just cuts. He's like, I think I cut bus in half. And he goes straight up into space. And I'm surprised they didn't make him usually in DC and Marvel they have you work out and stuff like that, but they didn't have you real big in there. But unfortunately just but I'm looking forward to it. It comes out August 18th. Next game that they already came out, but it's called Atomic Heart.
Oh yeah.
We just
those twins.
So we just seen the trailer that I heard a lot of stuff towards it, the first person mode, basically set off in the future, and you're basically a robot, literally you got powers to lift people up, and these fucking things come out of his hands. Then we just see these, because people were fetish over these twin robots. And the first thing we're just what the fuck are they doing? All you see is them cutting in there and going in. I'm just the fuck?
I can see why they can get the little fetishes going.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I don't know, the weird one is Will's this one drill and is just pulling something from his asshole. I was what the fuck are you doing?
He's just to give it
It was a doctor.
Okay, it's time for your prosthetic exam.
But some of the graphics, some of the characters look like they did a little bit better on the robots. But I think that's good, but
Yeah.
I mean, the trailer that put on it was maybe a year ago trailer. So when I clicked onto the newest one, it came out a month ago. So it kind of upgraded it. But it's like a big basic weapon, you know, gun you got, but the main is like his weapon that like it was like a weird blade that he hits and he, you know, fight big giant robots, you know, all that. There's a whole bunch of like zombie ones, but now they got like different basic robots apocalypse.
It's up for that. It's already gonna happen soon. It started with the Tesla.
And it's $70 for this shit.
Yeah. I bet you who knows made those robots was Elon Musk.
Like this is your prediction right here.
Elon Musk.
He's like, this is your prediction, your robots right here.
He's the one that made it.
Elon Musk.
That's why they're weird.
Yeah,
That's
it
his
came out
name,
last.
by the way.
Yep.
Already?
Yeah, it came out last.
Yep.
Good.
Isn't that his name?
No, it's Elon Musk.
Elon
Oh,
Elon.
Elon Musk. Elon.
Yeah.
Elon
we
Musk.
said-
This is
Kinda
his
slow.
whole
We're not
process.
saying it wrong this whole time.
No,
Watch
because
it- watch it,
he
it's
said in
Elon.
the last episode 9, I believe, he said Elon Musk, and ever since then I've just called him
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. His name's Elon Musk.
Ellen Fart. Anyway, so they Dwayne Johnson announced that they're making a Moana live action film.
Is he gonna be in it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was like,
I saw that he better be in it because he is the guy.
Yeah, he is probably.
Except you're welcome.
I can't wait to see it. I hope they don't fuck that movie up.
They're going to because it's Disney.
I know you think the Rock film.
Rock movies usually turn out.
Yeah, but
No,
Since
no.
you
don't
got-
forget it's Disney.
There's one movie that didn't turn out right. I don't remember which one it was, but it was okay. It wasn't the greatest. I think Little Mermaid. The live action Little Mermaid.
No.
That one was kind of.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the other ones. I've seen most of them.
No.
No, the one before that one.
Oh,
I haven't seen Little Mermaid. I didn't see a lot of the Mulan.
Yeah, I want to see the Mulan.
I haven't seen
live
those two.
Okay.
I mean, I only watched the Jet Li was in it, but yeah.
Because
You watched it with me.
I know, but I'm just saying Jet Li was in it. But the cartoon was the best one, the dragon. We all
yeah,
watched
and
it together.
it's supposed to be a Disney thing.
See,
and
first
you
of
say-
all, he said, "Oh, I only watched because."
It was because of Jet Li.
But yeah, Moana.
Yeah.
I hope.
You know,
Yeah.
he just announced it. Yeah, like you know, his daughters with him. He's like, he's gonna be obviously Maui, the acting, but it's like really early production, so it's gonna take a bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like the pig in there, the
Oh,
fucking crazy
hey.
chicken in
Hey.
there.
Yes,
Rico,
sir.
you're in there.
Oh,
Hey.
A chicken.
Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna have all the monsters in there.
yeah.
Oh, especially when they go into the monster
I've never
realm.
seen one
Yeah.
of them.
I'm trying to roll No, and I was hitting him in his face.
Oh, now you deserve this.
Hey,
Says
you never-
the one that never seen all the Scream movies.
Yeah,
You know what? Moana's more important.
Yeah.
It's a Disney movie for fuck's sake, though.
Yeah, but they.
But yeah. That was slick. He said, but.
Yeah, Moana's such a good movie. And Princess and the Frog. They need to make a live action Princess and the Frog.
How would you do it?
Or New
Some of
Orleans-
it's gonna have to be
Orleans, maybe.
animated though.
Huh?
Some of it's gonna have to be animated a little.
Yeah, when he turns into the.
When they turn into the frog.
But they can do the CGI.
They could do kind of like the Cinderella movie that they made. Kind of
Oh,
like
kind of
that.
transition it.
And transition it.
This way,
Yeah.
they're gonna make everything into horror movies next. Cause they already did the Winnie the Pooh and Bullet. They almost, I
Still gotta see
I
that.
still haven't seen
No, we
it.
showed you the app. That's how Austin watched the bridge. You watched that.
Oh, that one movie.
That's
what's
it.
called?
Just dropped.
I forgot the movie, the website, but.
No, it's on the or Discord.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep.
The next, it's called the Callisto's Protocol. I just beat this game 2 days ago, but there's another one that's based off in the future. What, 23, 23,000. So it's after it would be long gone. So basically, like, we got these zombies in there, mutated zombies, basically a whole virus. And then your character gets kidnapped, takes a black iron prison on Jupiter, and then basically you're stuck in this, prison. He didn't do nothing wrong. Like he had these guys try to steal their in the ship, and he tried to stop them. And his best friend, they crashed, and his best friend's whole jaw was like, or like chopped off. I was like, oh shit. Well, like the graphics in it was really good in there. But then they took him in. And little did they know they were experimenting like the prisoners, so they turned them into monsters. It kind of reminded me like the Doom, you know, with the rocket. They turned them all into monsters. But the actions and good.
Yeah.
Then you have to time it right to dodge them. Like with the joystick, you can actually dodge them. But some of them are really they're like fucking fast. I'm like, come on, bro! Like you're just going. But like then there's ones you have to literally shoot them in the tentacles that come out.
Come on, he said.
Others they just grow bigger and stronger.
Come on.
And this one had a two-headed, and I had to keep fucking running, shooting him.
I'm assuming if you cut the head off, the 2 more grow back. Oh.
Not like a Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you get some powerful guns, and they got like this. I really like.
So
this,
it's like Dead Space.
Yeah, that's what they spin it from. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they got Josh from Transformers. So he's,
Oh yeah.
got him in there.
He was in my He was in my
He's in 1 and 2. But yeah, it was really good. Then she was like, "Where are you running from?" I was running from this big, boss monster. Like, "Where are you running from?" All she saw was my character went. All you saw was my head roll. I'm like, "That's the fuck where I'm running from," because I'm tired.
She had to distract him.
I walked in the mo. Oh my god.
Is it one of those games where if you die, you lose all your shit and you have to go back to get it all?
No, you just go to your checkpoint,
Oh,
which
okay.
I'm glad for.
Man. Yeah, because at those games where you have die, you have to go collect your stuff again and then you die again. And it's just
Yeah.
Right.
It was good though.
As soon as I ask a stupid question, it just pops up.
What are you running from? Head roll.
You get a stupid question, you get a stupid answer.
There was my answer.
Stupid
That's all
questions
you
get
know.
stupid prizes.
But I know the way how it ended is gonna be like a part 2 to it, like basically kind of like sacrificing himself. Like you saw, I was like, oh, my character died, you should save the girl instead. But then it showed like he survived, but like the girl's like, oh, and different girl, like a mad scientist, like, oh, I need your help. And all you saw was the ugly face going to him, and it ends like that. I'm like, now I have to wait years later for what happens.
God knows when they're gonna fucking do that shit. I want. Yeah.
So I got some people had anxiety from that.
The game.
Yeah, just the lights in there or whatever. I only jumped a few times. Otherwise, it was, But it's like those ones like the doors opening and then they come right at you and you're just like, fuck! Or it's like the camera, because like you kind of trying to control the camera and then they turn it right in your face already. I'm like, damn. But now back to, got some fun stuff here.
Oh man.
Called the bean, it's like extremely hot
Bean boozles.
jelly beans.
Since everyone liked the last one, we're gonna do, I can't have that spice. So want me to read out the questions for you?
Yeah. And we'll do that, that whoever requested, that profile, we'll do that soon.
But right now we're looking for a place to do it.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely thinking of doing that.
But don't worry, we'll be
I guess you'll have to read.
we might be fighting some trees with blindfold.
Trying to find an area that's not gonna be, to get lost or fall into a
Well,
pond.
one of us has to supervise. So
Whoever's a camera.
I hope I had to be.
it's probably gonna have to be me.
You're not gonna want to be in it.
Yeah, you're in this.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Matt can
Yeah,
do
but
the camera stuff.
You'll have to learn it because
He's gonna be the only one who's not gonna be in it, though.
But
we don't know yet. But who else?
Well, hopefully he's not a bad camera. So, sorry, Matt, but yeah.
I got jalapenos, some of these words. But the one I'm the Carolina Reaper. That one I'm gonna really, but I don't know what these other ones.
oh, we'd be surprised because those peanuts we
Okay.
tried were Carolina Reaper and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it wasn't that hot.
Got you back questions.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay, so who do you pick for the?
So if you get it wrong, you're just gonna.
No, yeah, exactly.
And then whatever lands on you. I thought you.
I had questions,
Oh.
but some of them
You're
were
going.
They're going.
Get your going.
okay. Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean?
Oh my
I
god.
know her. I know her.
Fucking
bro.
history
Oh,
lesson.
God.
It's just random questions.
Something
Rose.
Roll height. I know her last name.
I don't know. I know who she is, but I don't know her fucking name.
She's like,
She's
I'm
famous.
picturing her
Come
from the
on.
night of the museum for some reason.
Yes, she was.
Next to him, and I cannot.
Fuck.
Then I guess you all.
Yeah, then we all have
I
to.
mean,
Wait, where's my phone?
I mean, I just have my laptop right in front of me.
She said, "Damn, I don't
Get
know."
cheated.
this."
You give
I
up?
don't know.
You give up?
Pick a random.
Give up?
You give up?
Everybody give
Why
up?
is it me?
Everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
gave up.
Yeah.
Amelia Earhart.
Earhart.
I said
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, look at this
Oh,
guy.
look at
Pretty guys.
Yeah.
See, I knew this, but I just didn't know the name.
Our
I'm
first
really-
game.
This sucks.
Okay, you guys.
I'm really good at faces, just not names.
That's a bad flipper.
There you go.
Why?
Oh,
the
you got
Reaper
the
already?
Reaper already, bro.
Hey, welcome.
Everybody has to eat a Reaper.
Okay, so who? Everyone has to eat the Reaper?
Yup.
The reddish.
I
Just
thought
Wait,
everyone
that's
has to spin by
cayenne.
themselves.
Okay. Go ahead.
man.
We all gotta spin by ourselves, or we all just taking one?
Yes.
We're all taking whatever flavor.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I thought we
could do
all
that in there.
separately spin.
Well,
It
we,
don't matter.
we could spin it
I
on
guess,
different
yeah.
times, I guess.
Because this is cayenne pepper. Trying to find. Ah, there it is.
That's it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get water.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, water
Okay, who
makes
else
it
wants
worse.
to spin?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Wow.
Everybody lost. I don't know. I feel like these should be questions towards each of us as a round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Each one individually.
Well, I think everyone should answer the questions and then.
But it should go like in the circle. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it
I
should
feel like
go
it should
like
go.
Rico first,
Technically
then
no,
Tony,
Trey's
then
already-
me.
I I got my jelly bean, so
So I just. I got the.
what? Yeah. Ooh.
Woo!
Mmm.
We gotta zoom in. Woo! It's so water.
Well, they said water makes it worse, so I don't know if you want water.
So lost your right.
That wasn't the rules.
It's bad. What's that? You don't drink water.
It doesn't help, anyways.
It makes it worse, like I said.
Oh.
It doesn't help which one. Like I don't know which one's the shot.
Well, you want me to see?
Orange.
How is it?
The dark.
You got the character. You got rogue.
Carolina Reaper already.
Oh.
Now record
Okay.
average reaction. Now send it.
It doesn't help that it
Pick out a jelly bean.
Holy
This one
shit.
is red with white
I didn't
spots,
expect
so
that.
it's
I'm
just
not gonna lie to you, I didn't expect
This
that.
one-
Here's
This
an.
one
Wait,
is
what else?
the
What else?
red
Chemicals
one.
close items. Pick out jelly bean.
Huh?
I think this is cayenne.
No, they're both are cayenne.
What if?
That
What if?
one.
This is cayenne.
That better
We're
not
falling
be
down
right.
Yeah.
to.
Let me see. Just give me the whole thing.
What if you guys close your eyes and just pick one randomly?
Let me see.
You want
So
some?
what else? What else spinning?
Which
It
one
does
are-
make it worse.
Which one are you doing?
Because I just had a drink of my
Uh,
drink.
Dan. Dan.
and it made it worse.
Dan.
No.
Holy shit.
Why don't you close your eyes and pick a random jelly bean? It'll
Wow.
be easier.
That said you can do blindfold too, but
All right. That's a good
There we go,
idea.
right?
Because.
Alright, it's a blindfold.
But it's still.
Because.
All right. So.
Yeah,
it's
his
just-
reaction.
Ah, shit. Yes.
And that's not the hottest one. That's the cayenne.
What the cayenne?
That is the third to hottest one.
Hey, which one did you get?
Cayenne.
Okay.
Wait, what color was it? Was it bright red?
Oh, shit.
Because if that's a bright
It was
red,
dark red.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's the Reaper.
okay, yeah.
Okay, get the hands.
I tried to get a garbage can.
Come on, it's your turn. You gotta do
You ready for
jelly
this,
bean.
man? He's shaky, he said.
Why are you shaking?
It's your turn.
I
I'm
should be shaking.
nervous. I'm like seeing the reaction.
Hey, that I'm not gonna lie though. The dab was worse. 5 times worse.
Oh fuck.
I'm not
No,
gonna lie,
she
that
is,
dab
she
was
is,
worse
she is.
because you couldn't drink anything. You had to
That's
suck it
time
up.
I get the Carolina Reaper.
Join me.
You're scary, man. It's good. Uh-oh, my eyes are watering.
That can't be the Reaper.
I'm waiting.
Uh-uh.
Which one you got?
No more. Where you go? Ah,
Because
it's
this
It's
one's
now.
the
No,
Reaper.
is it, are you taking one now? Just
Oh, you can eat that. Which one you did?
The hottest
Here I
one.
go.
Carolina Reaper?
Okay, now close your eyes and
No.
pick.
It rolled on habanero.
But no, you're not in this
I don't know which one this one is.
The
So.
reddish.
The Reaper.
Is the Reaper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's more brighter though.
But if it has spots on it, it's the Reaper.
Just too bright.
What?
Oh, the all pink. Wait. This one.
Oh, it is
It's the Reaper. Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
God.
Join
Oh, the camera.
us to the hot side.
Join us.
Here
Here we go.
That's not true here.
Don't dare just not chew
You got the
it.
Reaper.
Yes, I'm crying here. Shut up.
The Reaper's like the lighter, and then that one's the dark.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Not
Yeah,
we're all
so-
in this.
Yeah.
Any more next questions?
I didn't know the reaction.
Woo!
Okay, this should be
Drink some water.
This should be easy for Deanne.
That's how it hands for me.
This should be easy for
It would have
Deanne.
been
What?
fine if I didn't drink anything.
How many times did Ross marry and divorce on Friends?
Fuck.
You should know.
Wait, what?
On Ross, on Friends, Ross. How many times did
Does
he got
it
married?
count?
What?
Does it count with Rachel twice?
I'm not gonna lie,
or
it's not
not?
that hot.
I don't know. Just
But it's really irritating my fucking throat right now.
3.
You also didn't drink
okay.
anything.
I'll wait for their answer.
They don't watch
I
Friends.
did, but
I seen some with 3.
started now.
Why are you answering?
I don't know. I'm trusting you. This is
I
4.
don't even drink milk.
What? Who said 4?
You said 2.
Yeah, 2 times.
How many times did you?
Once.
These two have the.
Oh, you gotta
take
get
it
it.
on film.
Have to do another one?
They were divorced.
No, you won. No, you two
I'll
got it
be
right.
back.
Oh.
You two got it right. These two have to take
said
it.
Hell
four?
I
yeah!
said
I'm
3.
right.
You said 2.
Look at me.
Starting to feel it now. Who wants to do
I
another one?
want water.
You got yours. You got it.
Why? I got the cayenne.
Don't spend no
Dude,
foil. Just
I'm
randomly
shaking.
pick a jelly bean. You just gotta close your eyes and pick one.
Wait, first of all, there's different red.
I know.
Just
That's
take
I'm
Reaper.
crying.
Stop
I'm so
looking at-
shush.
The darker one's that one.
Okay.
You're supposed to close your eyes and pick out a random jelly bean.
I would rather have the jalapeno out of all of them, please.
I'm
Thanks.
scared.
You pick out the jelly bean yet?
No. Later.
Why are they so spicy? This is worse than the last dab.
Oh, you got
That's
the
the
jalapeno.
episode.
So it should be bad. Depends what it is.
With the California Reaper, with the Carolina Reaper and this, it's gonna hurt.
Oh my
Just
God.
look at the camera.
We got a part 2 of a shitting asshole.
What?
Burning
Fuckering
asshole.
asshole.
Fucker.
Oh, that didn't really
That's
work.
I'm shitting
That
asshole.
was a
Shitty
cal-
assholes.
You didn't have
Shitty
that.
assholes.
The green jalapeno.
Oh,
Nasty. What?
both.
Shit, everything.
Alright, Chelsea, go.
Okay.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Which?
You got it. For the fans.
Okay, which green is usually found in a Caesar salad?
Fruit.
Romaine.
Wait,
What
what?
color? Well,
Lettuce, broccoli.
yeah, like what's
All of that's what's in it? Or
no,
just the one
there's
thing?
one thing.
What?
That is.
The which is green.
Broccoli.
The Romanian salad.
the right fit.
Why are you picking it?
You would
I-
have
ice-
found
iceberg.
Wait,
Because
the
romaine can be-
Caesar. I was right.
Wait, all greens?
What?
I don't know, I said that.
lettuce.
Yeah, what?
You gotta be
you gotta
specific. What kind of lettuce?
Iceberg lettuce.
My
Cabbage. What are you talking about? Be specific.
Like the name of the variant of lettuce.
Brand name
This
was
is
all
gotta
lettuce.
be out of
Yeah.
shorts.
He said iceberg.
I don't know what brand names of lettuce.
Think about it, because you could be thinking a little jelly bean.
That's
Me.
that
Um,
crisp actually sneaks up though. It's like, you know, it's
Spinach.
nasty. Wait.
spinach lettuce.
Yeah, true. Spinach.
American lettuce.
Nope.
I don't know.
I swear to God, fuck.
Well, I was right. It was the end.
What did you say?
Romanian lettuce?
Romaine lettuce.
The only reason
I
I
got
know
that
is because I buy it from
Brown
Pickens
sugar.
Just
Day.
randomly
Yes.
pick out one. Just randomly pick one out.
I did mine. Well,
Jalapeno.
Now
nasty,
join me.
but it's-
I don't like jalapeno.
It's nasty?
So.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
right.
It kind of tastes like the chips.
Alright.
Oh, bro.
What is it?
Jalapeno.
Ready for this?
No.
Nasty.
Oh, I got habanero.
Not hot, but it's heavy.
I like my habanero.
It's like fresh jalapeno.
No, right.
Dead?
Not bad though, but it's nasty.
No, it has a zing, but I'm used to eating off fresh jalapenos.
Ready for your next question?
No.
Yep.
You're winning so far.
There you
How
go.
is she?
You got.
She hasn't got enough. She got
You
two
know what?
questions.
We're winning on the most jelly beans.
Hey, I
That's what it's supposed to be. Whoever has the most jelly beans.
I think the easiest
Oh, I can smell it. Brett, shut up.
Suck a turd.
Oh, sick. Okay.
The easiest one is gonna be the habanero. That was hot.
Ray Charles. Was
After
famous,
this, it might.
Ray Charles was famous for playing which amp? I gotta spit that.
First of all, my whole ear.
My whole face.
My ears a woohoo right in my ear.
I got sprayed.
Now you know what I do with 24.
We've been dealt with
Okay.
this, okay?
Well, I live
Ray Charles
No.
Ray
was
Charles.
famous for playing which instrument?
Piano.
Piano.
You say piano because we said piano, but it's
Yeah.
wrong. It's really the violin. No.
Everybody right.
No, it's piano.
Whoever said it first, you just got all say it together, and this.
I was gonna say, I guess we, because
Okay,
he
first of
technically
all-
said it first, so we gotta take it.
He
In
sounded
all
like he knew
fairness.
the answer, so I just went with it.
In all fairness, he said it first.
Did I? How about we rock paper scissors? Because we all said it's in
But if we're all right, do we really have to take another
No.
jelly?
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, it's
Rock,
fine.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Ha!
That's right.
Shoot.
Ha!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No, just like. I
Oh!
lost it anyway. Yeah.
Oh, now we have both.
That's how I flip
I
it
just,
off.
yeah, I wanted to do that, but I think I got. Did I really get the sick fucking?
The
What?
I got
Carolina
jalapeno again.
I got that fucking H1 habanero.
There you go.
Oh my god.
None of us got sriracha yet, guys.
Oh,
I
I
think I
want the
did.
sriracha. That's not that spicy.
Oh, you got.
Yes, Rocco's not.
Yours is either sriracha or habanero. I think yours is later.
Oh,
Yeah, I already had habanero.
I had
Wait.
habanero. I had turtle one. Just, wait, I had that one.
I had every single one except
My
for.
mouth is
I
still
had-
on fire.
My mouth is
I
numb.
didn't have this one.
Wait, I'm so trying here, like, to stay calm, but I'm
Dude, you would've had one.
okay. Which country is Tasmania a part of?
Africa.
Yeah. What? That's Africa's a continent. The country would be
Do you like
Tasmania.
South Africa.
What Tasmania? What is it connected to?
Africa. I thought.
South Africa.
Shit. If my geography teacher was watching this right now, he'd be
I know.
disappointed
I'd be
in me.
so mad at myself. So I was so bad at
I haven't been in school.
I had an A in my
No.
class,
But
okay?
it's not where you guys think it is. I don't know why this is part of it.
Egypt? Is it like something we know?
It's one of the continents, but it's not. You're in the wrong continent. All you guys are on the wrong continent. All you guys, you all on the wrong.
yeah.
Is it Europe?
Nope. You guys, Australia.
Australia? I was about to say that!
Oh, why Tasmania? I didn't know Tasmania was over there. I thought it was in.
That's fucked up. I got the.
I
I
guess
got
it
the
makes sense.
Carolina Reaper again.
I guess I gotta get one too.
All I gotta do.
I got lucky. I got the jalapeno.
That's
Yep,
nasty.
there it is.
though.
I got this one.
Gets a little hotter.
I'm gonna start
Hey,
buying
what am I
shirt.
grabbing
Yeah.
mine?
You got it.
So we all got it.
I wanna put
Wait,
it
did you
back.
get one?
Oh, Samuel.
Well, that's fine.
Wait, who got the sriracha? Oh no, sriracha, guys.
Sriracha?
It's.
It's sriracha?
Sriracha.
I said it wrong my whole life.
It's sriracha.
Y'all went
Wait,
to
I
six.
thought you took one already.
There's no
Take a second.
pizza.
This is for this challenge.
Okay, I got two more questions.
This is the one we took with the last.
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably
Oh,
two more
my
questions
God.
after this, and we got two more questions.
Yeah, that's sriracha.
Pick out a random jelly.
You already tasted. I feel like I'm the
I
only one
did.
playing this
I'm trying to taste the cayenne, Cheyenne, whatever it's called. Because I already had Carolina Reaper twice. And
This
I
first
just got
sriracha-
it again.
The
Oh
sriracha
my
is actually
God.
good.
Okay.
The
Two
sriracha
more
is
questions,
mild.
and that's to be over with.
Jalapenos not that bad.
No, instead of what it tastes
That's
like
yogurt.
fresh.
Because we got 3 more minutes to it.
No.
No, I feel like I'm the only one playing this spin, and I tried them all behind.
Okay. What biological order do frogs belong to?
Amphibious.
Well, it's the eggs,
Oh,
tadpole, and an egg, froggy.
Oh, the steps?
What class is it in?
A reptile.
Ugh.
Could be right.
It's a reptile, but in the stage of a tadpole, it could be an amphibian.
I thought it is anyway.
It could be either one.
Rico, shut up. Stop getting my own hints. You said your answer. You think I say there?
Second reptile.
Okay.
Is it a full, like, wait, a frog?
Yeah, what?
Oh, amphibian.
Yeah, you said reptile. Amphibian.
Yay!
Sorry.
I don't get to eat a jelly bean.
No, because turtles are reptiles and not frogs. That's why I got confused, like, wait. Why are you
What are you
We
eating?
got the cayenne, because the one that
It's
sneaks
burning
out
here
by
for
the
really-
half the
You want some more milk?
The cayenne
That's
pepper.
more milk?
Okay.
That's the one that kind of tastes nasty.
Last-
just
last
absorbs and
question.
sits
The
you.
crazy part
Oh,
is,
last
I already had the
question.
Carolina Reaper 3 times. This is my 3rd time right now, and I'm about to eat these 2 together.
Why?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Okay.
Let's fuck it.
Do I gotta try what? Do I gotta eat one with you then?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
What's the orange
No,
one?
you got it right. You
Zero?
got it right, Rico.
I know.
You want you
What
want
was
you
it?
wanted more. Go ahead.
He wasn't supposed to eat two though either.
I ate 2 because I was supposed to eat that one last time.
Oh,
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Pickles start out as which vegetable? Vegetable.
fruit.
Fruit. Vegetable.
No.
Oh, fuck.
I can't eat this one.
That's which vegetable?
Come
What
on,
the
I'm gonna record your reaction.
fuck?
You're shaking.
You said which vegetable?
Yeah.
Which vegetable what?
What starts out as a vegetable?
I thought you said a pickle.
Tomatoes.
Oh,
Yeah, what,
potato. Potato.
What?
Yeah.
Pickle starts out as a vegetable? A
Oh.
potato?
Alright, welcome back. Segment 2. So first I was gonna talk about the Blue Beetle that finally showed a trailer. I see like it looks pretty damn good for what I've seen. They got the guy Miguel that played in Cobra Kai, so I'm definitely gonna see that. What do y'all thought with it?
Right. I feel like when his Blue Beetle matches him.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I thought it, I didn't expect him to turn into like a suit, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was wondering how and next thing it was just like took him up in the ceiling.
He said, "Oh my God, it looks friendly."
I thought he
Eats
killed
it.
him, yeah.
He turned into Spider-Man. He turns into
He said, I think it likes me, fucking.
It's like those things from Ben 10 that attach to your face and you just control.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, it was Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, like, pretty much legs, exactly what.
Then they got George Lopez in there. I haven't seen him in a long time. Yeah, big ass long beard.
I haven't heard that name in a while. I remember his little show he used to have. We used to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Oh, that show. He would roast anybody in there.
Yeah, he really would. No fucks given.
But I'm excited for it. It looks funny. Looks really good movie. Action sequence and like the suit of it. He just like thinks of it, and literally it like comes like a web like big long like sword that he had, and he just cuts. He's like, I think I cut bust in half. And he goes straight up into space. And I'm surprised they didn't make him like. Usually in DC and Marvel they have to like work out and stuff like that, but they didn't have to like real big in there. But unfortunately, just yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. It comes out August 18th. Next game that they already came out, but it's called Atomic Heart.
Oh yeah.
We just
those twins.
So we just seen like the trailer a bit. I heard a lot of stuff towards it. Like the first person mode, basically set off in the future, and you're basically a robot. Like literally, you got powers like to lift people up, and these fucking things come out of his hands. Then we just see like these, because people were like fetish over these twin robots. The first thing we're just like, what the fuck are they doing? All you see is them cutting in there and going in. I'm just like, the fuck?
I can see why they can get the little fetishes going.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Wow.
I don't know, the weird one is like this one drill and is just pulling something from his asshole. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's like, this is give it up.
there's a doctor.
Okay, it's time for your prosthetic exam.
But like some of the graphics, some of the characters look like they could do a little bit better on like the robots. But I think that's good. But
Yeah.
I mean, the trailer that put on, it was like maybe like a year ago trailer. So when I clicked onto the newest one, it came out like a month ago. So it kind of like upgraded it. But it was like a big basic weapon, gun you got. But the main is like his weapon that is like it was like a weird blade that he hits, and he fight big giant robots, all that. There's a whole bunch of like zombie ones, but now they got like different basically robots apocalypse.
It's not good at. It's already gonna happen soon. It started with the Tesla.
And it's $70 for this shit.
yeah, I bet you who knows made those robots was Elon Musk.
Like this
Elon
is your
Musk,
prediction
there
right
it
here.
is. Elon Musk.
He's like, this is your prediction, your robots right here.
He's the one that made it.
Elon Musk.
That's why they're looking weird.
Yeah,
That's
that
his
came out
name,
last.
by the way.
Yep.
Already?
Yeah, that came out last.
Yep.
Good.
Isn't that his name?
No, it's Elon Musk.
Elon
Oh,
Elon.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Elon
we
Musk.
said-
This is
kinda
I just
slow.
hope we're not saying it wrong this whole time.
No,
Watch
because
it- watch it,
he
it's
said in
Elon
the
Musk.
last episode 9, I believe, he said Elon Musk, and ever since then I've just called him
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. His name's Elon Musk.
Ellen Fart. Anyway, so they Dwayne Johnson announced that they're making a Moana live action film.
Is he gonna be in it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you like.
I said that he better be in it because he is the guy.
Yeah,
What can I
he is
say
probably-
except you're welcome.
I can't wait to see it. I hope they
Yeah.
don't fuck that movie up.
They're going to because it's Disney.
I know you see the Rock film.
Rock movies usually turn out.
Yeah, but
No,
Since
no.
you
don't
guys-
be as Disney.
There's one movie that didn't turn out right. I don't remember which one it was, but it was okay. It wasn't the greatest. I think Little Mermaid. The live action Little Mermaid.
No.
That one was kind of.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the other
came out?
ones. I've seen most of them.
No.
No, the one before that one.
Oh,
I haven't seen Little Mermaid. I didn't see a lot of the Mulan.
Yeah, I want to see the Mulan.
I haven't seen. I
The live
haven't
action
seen
one?
those two.
Okay.
I mean, I only watched it. Jet Li was in it, but yeah.
Because
You watched it with me.
I know, but I'm just saying, Jet Li was in it. But the cartoon was the best one. The dragon. We all
yeah,
watched it
and
together.
it's supposed to be a Disney thing.
See,
like,
first
you
of
say-
all, he said, "Oh, I only watched because."
It was because of Jet Li.
But yeah, Moana.
Yeah.
I hope.
You know,
Yeah.
he just announced it. Yeah, like his daughters with him. He's like, he's gonna be obviously Maui got the acting, but it's like really early production, so it's gonna take a bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like the pig in there, the
Oh,
fucking crazy
hey.
chicken in
Hey,
there.
hey.
Yes,
Rico,
sir.
you're in there.
Oh.
The chicken.
Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna have all the monsters in there.
yeah.
Oh, especially when they go into the monster
I've never
realm.
seen one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, no, it was just in his face.
Oh, now you deserve this.
Maybe
So is the one that never seen all the Scream movies.
Yeah,
You know what? Moana's more important.
Yeah.
It's a Disney movie for fuck's sake, though.
Yeah, but they.
But yeah. That was slick. He said, but.
Yeah, Moana's such a good movie. And Princess and the Frog. They need to make a live action Princess and the Frog.
How would you do it?
Or New
Some of it's
Orleans-
gonna
New
have to be
Orleans,
animated though.
Huh?
Some of it's gonna have to be animated a little.
Yeah, when he turns into the.
When they turn into the frog.
But they can do the CGI.
They could do kind of like the Cinderella movie that they made. Kind of
Wow.
like
kind of
that
transition it into
and
it?
transition it.
This way,
Yeah.
they're gonna make everything into horror movies next. But they already did the Winnie the Pooh and Look. No one's, I
Still gotta see
I
that.
still haven't seen
No,
it.
we showed you the app. That's how Austin watched the bridge. You watched that.
Oh, that one movie.
That's
what's
it.
called?
Just dropped.
I forgot the movie, the website, but.
No, it's on the.
Yeah, but
Anyways.
That's fine.
yep.
The next, it's called the Caloscopes Protocol. I just beat this game 2 days ago, but there's another one that's based off in the future. What, 23, $23,000. So it's after it would be long gone. But basically, like, we got these zombies in there, mutated zombies, basically a whole virus. And then your character gets kidnapped, takes a black iron prison on Jupiter, and then basically you're stuck in this, prison. He didn't do nothing wrong. Like he had these guys try to steal their in the ship, and he tried to stop them. And his best friend, they crashed, and his best friend's whole jaw was like, or like chopped off. I was like, oh shit! Well, like the graphics in there was really good in there. But then they took him and. But little did they know they were experimenting like prisoners, so they turned them into monsters. It kind of reminded me like the Doom, with the rocket. They turned them all into monsters. But the actions and good.
Yeah.
Then you have to time it right to dodge them. Like with the joystick, you can actually dodge them. But some of them are really fucking fast. I'm like, come on, bro! Like you're just going. But like then there's ones you have to literally shoot them in the tentacles that come out.
Come on.
Others they just grow bigger and stronger.
Come on.
And then there's one had a two-headed, and I had to keep fucking running, shooting him.
I'm assuming if you cut the head off, it's 2 more grow back. Oh.
Not like a Hydra.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. But you get some powerful guns, and then you got like this. I really like.
So it's,
this,
so it's like Dead Space.
Yeah, that's what they spin it from. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they got Josh from Transformers.
Oh yeah.
Got him in there.
I think he's in my phone. He was in my
He's in 1 and 2. But yeah, it was really good. Then she was like, "Where are you running from?" I was running from this big, boss monster. Like, "Where are you running from?" All she saw was my character went. All you saw was my head roll. I'm like, "That's the fuck I'm running from," because I'm tired.
She had to distract them.
I walked in the oh my god.
Is it one of those games where if you die, you lose all your shit and you have to go back to get it all?
No, you just go to your checkpoint.
Oh,
Which
okay.
I'm glad for.
Man. Yeah, because at those games where you die, you have to go collect your stuff again and then you die again. And it's just
Yeah.
Right.
It was good though.
As soon as I ask a stupid question, it just pops up.
What are you running from? Head roll.
You get a stupid question, you get a stupid answer.
There was my answer.
Stupid
I
questions
really
get
know.
stupid prizes.
But I know the way how it ended, there's gonna be like a part 2 to it, like basically kind of like sacrificing himself, like we saw. It's like, oh, my character died, you should save the girl instead. But then it showed like he survived, but like the girl's like, oh, a different girl, like a mad scientist, like, oh, I need your help. And all I saw was an ugly face going to him, and it ends like that. I'm like, now I have to wait years later for what happens.
And God knows when they're gonna fucking do that shit. I want. Yeah.
So I got some people had anxiety from it.
The game. No.
Yeah, just the lights in there or whatever. I only jumped a few times. Otherwise, it was, But it's like those ones like the doors opening and then they come right at you and you're just like fuck. Or it's like the camera, because like you kind of trying to control the camera and then they turn their right in your face already. I'm like, yeah. But now back to, got some fun stuff
Oh
here.
man.
Called the bean. It's like extremely hot
Bean
This one's
noodles.
really good.
jelly beans.
Since everyone liked the last one, we're gonna do. I can't have spice. So I'll want me to read out the questions for you.
And we'll do that, that whoever requested, that profile, we'll do that soon.
But right now we're looking for a place to do it.
Yeah. Or definitely thinking of doing that.
But don't worry, we'll be
I
cracking.
guess you'll have to
We might be fighting some trees with blindfold.
trying to find an area that's not gonna be, to get lost or fall into a
Well,
pond.
Open
one
field.
of us has to supervise. So
Whoever's a camera person.
That will have to be.
it's probably gonna have to be me.
You know, everybody wants to be in it.
Yeah, you're in this.
Well,
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
yeah.
Oh, Matt can
Yeah,
do
but
the
we-
camera stuff.
You'll have to learn it
Well,
because he.
he's gonna be the only one who's not gonna be in it, though.
But
We don't know yet, but who else?
Well, hopefully he's not a bad camera. So, sorry, Matt, but yeah.
And you got jalapenos, some of these words. But the one of them, the Carolina Reaper, that one I'm gonna really, but I don't know if these other ones.
oh, we'd be surprised because those peanuts we
Alright.
tried were Carolina Reaper and stuff like that,
I
and it
was
wasn't
gonna-
that hot.
Got you back questions.
Oh, no.
Okay, so who do you pick for the?
So if you get it wrong, just gonna.
No, yeah, exactly.
And then whatever lands on you. Oh, I thought you.
I had questions,
Oh,
but some of them
You're
were
going.
We're going.
Get your going.
okay. Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean?
Oh my
I know
god.
this. I know her. I know her.
I'm a
bro.
history
Oh my
lesson.
God.
It's random questions.
Something
Rose.
Row height. I know her last name.
I know who she is, but I don't know her fucking name.
She's like,
She's
I'm
famous,
picturing her
come
from the
on.
night of the museum for some reason.
Yes, she was.
Next to him, and I cannot.
fuck.
Then I guess you all.
Yeah, then we all have
I
to.
mean.
Wait, where's my phone?
I mean, I just have my laptop right in front of me.
She said, "Damn, I don't
Get
know."
cheated.
the
You give
name."
up?
I don't know.
You give up?
Pick a random.
Give up?
You give up?
Everybody give
Why
up?
is it me?
Everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
gave up.
Yeah.
Amelia Earhart.
Earhart.
I said
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Oh,
look at this guy.
oh.
Pretty guys.
Yeah.
See, I knew this, but I just didn't know the name.
Our
I'm
first
really-
game.
This sucks.
Okay, you guys.
I'm really good at faces, just not names.
That's a bad.
There you go.
Why?
Oh,
the
he's
Reaper
like,
already?
Reaper already, bro.
Hey, welcome.
Everybody has to eat a Reaper.
Okay, so who? Everyone has to eat the Reaper?
The
Yep.
reddish.
I
Just
thought
Wait,
everyone
that's
has to spin by
cayenne.
themselves.
Okay. But
man.
We all gotta spin by ourselves, or we all just taking one?
yes.
We're all taking whatever flavor.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I thought we
Yeah,
all
do that in there.
separately spin.
Well,
It don't
we,
matter.
we could spin it
I
on
guess,
different
yeah.
times, I guess.
Because this is cayenne pepper. Trying to find. Ah, there it is.
Let's
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get water.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, water
Okay, who
makes
else
it
wants
worse.
to spin?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Because
Wow.
everybody lost. I don't know. I feel like these should be questions towards each of us as a round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Each one individually.
Well, I think everyone should answer the questions and then.
But it should go like in a circle. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it
I
should
feel like
go
it should
like
go.
Rico first,
Technically
then
not,
Jordan,
right,
then
Jordan.
me.
I already I got my jelly bean, so
So I just. I got the.
what?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Woo!
Mmm.
We gotta zoom in.
Woo! It's a water.
Well, they said water makes it worse, so I don't know if you want water.
Who else direct?
That wasn't the rules.
It matter what's out, you don't drink water.
It doesn't help, anyways.
It makes it worse, like I said.
Oh.
It doesn't help which one, like, I don't know which one's the shot.
Well, you want me to see?
Orange.
How is it?
The dark one.
You got the character, you got Rogue.
Carolina Reaper already.
Oh.
Alright, go to
Okay.
average reaction. Now send it. Pick out a jelly bean.
Holy
This one
shit.
is red with white
I didn't
spots.
expect that.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't expect
This
that.
one,
Here's
This
an,
one
wait,
is
what else?
the
What else?
red
Animals
one.
close items. Pick out jelly bean.
Wait.
Huh?
I think this is cayenne.
no, they're both are cayenne.
What if?
that
What if?
one.
This is cayenne?
That better
We're
not
going
be
down
pepper.
to.
Let me see. Just give me the whole thing.
Oh.
What if you guys close your eyes and just pick one randomly?
Let me see.
He wants
So
some.
what else? What else spinning?
It does make it worse.
What are you doing?
Because I just had a drink of my
Uh,
the drink.
Dan.
and,
Dan.
it made it worse.
Dan.
No.
Holy shit.
Roger, why don't you close your eyes and pick a random jelly bean? It'll
Wow.
be easier.
Because then you can do blindfold too, but
Alright. That's a good
There we go,
idea.
right?
Because,
Here's the blindfold.
but still.
Alright, so
yeah, his
it's-
reaction.
shit.
Yes.
And that's not the hottest one, that's the cayenne.
What the cow?
That is the third to hottest one.
Wait, which one did you get?
Cayenne.
Okay.
Wait, what color was it? Was it bright red?
Oh, shit.
Because if that's a bright
It was
red,
dark red.
Yep,
Wait.
that's the Reaper.
okay, yeah.
Okay, get the hands.
I tried to get a garbage can.
Come on, it's your turn. You gotta do
You ready for
jelly
this,
bean.
man?
Yeah, your turn.
He's shaking. He said,
Why are you shaking?
"It's your turn."
I
I'm
should be shaking.
nervous. I'm like seeing the reaction.
Hey,
and
that I'm not gonna lie though. The dab was worse. 5 times worse.
Oh fuck.
I'm not
No,
gonna lie to you. That
see
dab
it,
was
see
worse
it.
because you couldn't drink anything. You had
No
to suck
time
it up.
I get the Carolina Reaper.
Join me.
You're scary, man. It's good. Uh-oh, my eyes are watering.
That can't be the Reaper.
I'm waiting.
Uh-uh.
Don't worry. Where you go?
Because this
Right
one's the
now. No,
Reaper.
is he, are you taking one now just to...
Which one you did?
The hottest one.
Carolina Reaper?
Okay, now close your eyes and
No.
pick.
It rolled on habanero.
But no, you're not down in this
We don't know which one this one is.
The
So...
reddish.
The Reaper.
Is the Reaper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's more brighter though.
But if it has spots on it, it's the Reaper.
Just too bright.
What?
Oh, the all pink. Wait. This one.
Oh,
is
It's the Reaper. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
God.
Join
Camera.
us to the hot side.
Joining us.
Here
Here we go.
Yeah, stop chewing.
Don't dare just not chew
You got
it.
the Reaper.
Yes, I'm crying here. Shut up.
The Reaper's like the lighter, and then that one's the dark.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Not
Yeah,
we're all
so-
in this.
Yeah.
Any more next question?
I can remember the reaction.
Woo!
Okay, this should be
Drink
easy.
some water.
This should be easy for Deanne.
That's how it hands for me.
This should be easy for
It would have
Deanne.
been
What?
fine if I didn't drink anything.
How many times did Ross marry and divorce on Friends?
Fuck.
You should know.
Wait, what?
On Friends, Ross. How many times did
Does
he got
it
married?
count?
What?
Does it count with Rachel
I'm
twice?
not gonna lie,
or
it's not that hot.
I don't know. Just-
But it's really irritating my fucking throat right now.
3?
You also didn't drink
Okay,
anything.
I'll wait for their answer.
They don't watch
I
Friends.
did, but
I seen someone with 3.
started now.
Why are you answering?
I don't know. I'm trusting you. This is
I
4.
don't even drink milk.
What? Who said 4?
You said 2.
Yeah, 2 times.
How many times did you?
Once.
These two have the.
Oh, you gotta
take
get
it
it
uphill.
Have to do another one?
They were divorced. He was
No,
supposed-
you won. No, you two
Oh,
got it
we got
right.
it.
You two got it right. These two have to take
said
it.
Hell
four?
yeah!
I said
I'm
3.
right.
You said 2.
Look at me.
Starting to feel it now. Who wants to do another one?
Watery.
You got it. You got it.
Why? I got the cayenne.
Don't spend a
Dude,
wheel. Just
I'm
randomly
shaking.
pick out a jelly bean. You just gotta close your eyes and pick one.
Wait, first of all, there's different red.
I know.
Just
That's
take-
Reaper.
I'm crying.
Stop
I'm so
looking at
shook.
The darker one's that one.
Okay.
Just supposed to close your eyes and pick out a random jelly bean.
I would rather have the jalapeno out of all of them, please.
I'm
Thanks.
scared.
You pick out a jelly bean yet?
No. Later.
Why are they so spicy? This is worse than the last dab.
Oh, you got
That's
the
the
jalapeno.
episode.
So it should be good. Depends what it is.
With the California Reaper, with the Carolina Reaper and this, it's gonna hurt.
Oh my
Just
God.
look at the camera.
We got a part 2 of a shitting asshole. Burning
Fuckering
asshole.
assholes. Fucker.
Oh, that didn't really
That
go.
time's shitting
That, of
asshole.
course, that counts.
Shitty assholes.
You
You're
have
shitty
that,
asshole.
the green jalapeno.
Oh,
It's nasty.
What?
both.
Shit, everything.
Alright, Joseph, go.
Okay.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Which?
You got it. For the fans.
Okay, which green is usually found in a Caesar salad?
Fruit.
Romaine.
Wait,
What
what?
color? Well,
Lettuce, broccoli.
yeah, like what's
All of that's what's in it? Or
no,
just the one
there's
thing?
one thing.
What?
That is.
The which is green.
Broccoli.
The Romanian salad.
Yeah, the red salad.
Why are you taking that?
You would
Iceberg.
Wait,
Because
the
romaine.
Caesar. I was right.
Wait, all greens?
Bro?
I don't know. I said that.
lettuce.
Yeah, what?
You gotta be
you gotta
specific. What kind of lettuce?
Iceberg lettuce.
My
Cabbage. What are you talking about? Be specific.
Like the name of the variant of lettuce.
Brand name
This
of
is
the
gotta be
lettuce.
out of
Yeah.
Schwartz.
He said iceberg.
I don't know what brand names of lettuce.
Think about it, because you could be thinking a lot of jelly bean.
That's
Me.
that cousin actually sneaks up though. It's like, you know, it's nasty.
Spinach.
Wait.
Spinach lettuce.
Yeah, true. Spinach.
American lettuce.
No.
I don't know.
I swear to God,
on.
Well, I was right. It was the end.
What did you say?
Romanian lettuce?
Romaine lettuce.
The only reason
I
I
got
know
that
is because I
opinion.
buy it from
Brown
Pick
sugar.
and
Just randomly
Yes.
pick out one. Just randomly pick one out.
I did mine. Well,
jalapeno.
Now
nasty,
join me.
but it's,
I don't like jalapeno.
It's nasty?
So.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
right.
It kind of tastes like the chips.
Alright.
Oh, bro.
What is it?
Jalapeno.
Ready for this?
No.
Nasty.
Oh, I got habanero.
Not hot, but it's dead.
I like my habanero.
It's like fresh jalapeno.
Never mind.
Dead?
Not bad though, but it's nasty.
No, it has a zinc, but I'm used to eating off fresh jalapenos.
Ready for your next question?
No.
Yep.
You're winning so far.
There you
How
go.
is she?
You got.
She hasn't gotten. She got.
You
two
know what?
questions.
We're winning on the most jelly beans.
Hey, I
That's what it's supposed to be. Whoever has the most jelly beans.
I think the easiest
Oh, I can smell of your breath. Shut up.
I can smell your breath.
Suck a turd.
Oh.
Sick. Okay.
The easiest one is going to be the habanero. That was hot.
Ray Charles. Was
After
famous,
this, it might.
Ray Charles was famous for playing which amp? I gotta spit at.
First of all, my whole ear.
My whole face.
My ears a woohoo right in my ear.
I got sprayed.
Now you know what I do with 24.
We've been dealt with
Okay.
this, okay?
Well, I live
Ray Charles
No.
Ray
was
Charles.
famous for playing which instrument?
Piano.
Piano.
You're saying piano because we said piano, but it's
Yeah.
wrong. It's really the violin. No.
Everybody right.
No, it's piano.
Whoever said it first, you just got all say it together, and this.
I was gonna say, I guess we, because
Okay,
he
first of
technically
all-
said it first, so we gotta take it.
He
In
sounded
all
like he knew
fairness.
the answer, so I just went with it.
In all fairness, he said it first.
Did I? How about we rock, paper, scissors? Because we all said it's fair.
But if we're all right, do we really have to take another
No.
jelly
Yes.
Exactly.
Well,
Shoot.
Ha!
So. That's right.
Shoot.
Ha!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No, just playing.
Oh!
I lost it anyway. Yeah.
oh, now we have both.
That's how I flip
I
it
just,
off.
yeah, I wanted to do that, but I think I got. Did I really get the sick fucking?
The
What?
I got
Carolina
jalapeno again.
I got that fucking H1 habanero.
There you go.
Oh my god.
None of us
Fuck.
got sriracha yet, guys.
Oh,
I
I,
think I
want the
do.
sriracha. That's not that spicy.
Oh, you got.
Sriracha's
Yours is either sriracha or habanero. I think yours is lighter.
Oh.
Yeah, I already had habanero.
I had
Wait,
habanero. I had turtle one. Just, wait, I had that one.
I had every single one except
My
for.
mouth is
I
still
had-
on fire.
My mouth is
I
numb.
didn't have it.
Wait, I'm so trying here, like, to stay calm, but I'm
Dude, you would've had one.
Okay, which country is Tasmania a part of?
Africa.
Yeah. What? That's Africa's a continent. The country would be
Do you like your
Tasmania.
South Africa.
What Tasmania? What is it connected to?
Africa. I thought.
South
Yeah.
Africa.
Shit. If my geography teacher was watching this right now, he'd
I
be
know.
disappointed
I'd
in
be
me.
so mad at myself. So I was so bad at
I
geography.
haven't been in school in years.
I had an A in my
No.
class. Okay.
It's not where you guys think it is. I don't know why this is part of it.
Egypt. Is it like something we know?
It's one of the continents, but it's not. You're in the wrong continent. All you guys are on the wrong continent. All you guys, you're all on the wrong.
Is it Europe?
Nope. You guys, Australia.
Australia? I was about to say that.
I don't know why Tasmania. I don't know if Tasmania was over there. I thought it was in.
That's fucked up. I got
I
got
guess
the
it makes sense.
Carolina Reaper again.
I guess I gotta get one too.
All you gotta do.
I got lucky. I got the jalapeno.
That's
Yep,
nasty.
there it is.
though.
I got this one.
Gets a little hotter.
I wish I
I don't
found
know
a
what I'm
shirt.
grabbing
Yeah.
for.
You got
So we all got it.
I wanna put
Wait,
it
did you
back.
get one?
Oh, Samuel.
Well, that's fine.
Wait, who got the sriracha? Oh no, sriracha, guys.
Sriracha?
It's
It's sriracha?
Sriracha.
I said it wrong my whole life.
It's sriracha.
Y'all went
I
to
thought you took one already.
There's no
Did you get a second
pizza.
one?
This is for this challenge.
Okay, I got two. Alright, two more questions.
This is the one we took for the last.
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably
Oh,
two more
sriracha.
questions after this, and we got two more questions.
Yeah, that's sriracha.
Pick out a random jelly.
You already know. You already tasted. I feel like I'm the
I
only one
did.
playing this
I'm trying to
spin.
taste the cayenne, Cheyenne, whatever it's called. Because I already had Carolina Reaper twice. And
This
I
first
just got
sriracha-
it again.
The
Oh
sriracha is
my
actually
God.
good.
Okay.
The
Two
sriracha
more
is
questions,
mild.
and that's what we over with.
Jalapenos not that bad.
No, instead of what it tastes like fresh.
Because we got 3 more minutes to it.
No.
No, I feel like I'm the only one playing this spin, and I've tried them all behind.
Okay. What biological order do frogs belong to?
Amphibious.
Well, it's the eggs,
Oh,
tadpole, and an egg, froggy.
oh, the steps?
What class is it in?
A reptile.
So it,
Amphibious?
ugh.
Could be right.
It's a reptile,
Is
but
it?
in the stage of a tadpole, it could be an amphibian.
I thought it is anyway.
It could be either one.
Rico, shut up. Stop getting my own hints. You said your answer. You think I say there?
It's like a reptile.
Okay.
Is it a full, like, wait, frog?
Yeah, what?
Oh, amphibian.
And you said reptile. Amphibian.
Yay!
Sorry.
I don't get to eat a jelly bean.
No, because turtles are reptiles and not frogs. That's why I got confused, like, wait. Why are you
Where you
We got the cayenne, because the
Yeah,
one that sneaks out by the
You want some more milk?
the cayenne
Want
pepper.
some more milk?
Okay.
That's the one that kind of tastes nasty.
Last-
just
last
absorbs and
question.
hits
The
you.
crazy part
Oh,
is, I
last
already had the
question.
Carolina Reaper 3 times. This is my 3rd time right now, and I'm about to eat these 2 together.
Why?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Cause fuck it.
Do I gotta try one? Do I gotta eat one with you then?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
What's the orange
Oh,
one?
you got it right. You
Zero?
got it right, Rico.
I know.
You wanted more. You go ahead.
He wasn't supposed to eat two though either.
I ate 2 because I was supposed to eat that one last time.
Oh,
Alright,
But-
you should go.
Okay. Pickles start out as which vegetable?
fruit.
Fruit.
Vegetable.
No.
Oh, fuck.
I can't eat this one.
That's which vegetable?
Come
What
on,
the
I'm gonna record your reaction.
fuck?
You're shaking.
You said which vegetable?
Yeah.
Which vegetable what?
What starts out as a vegetable?
I thought you said a pickle.
Tomatoes.
Oh,
Yeah, what,
potato. Potato.
What?
Yeah.
Pickle starts out as a vegetable? A
Oh.
potato?
You don't skin a pickle, ma'am.
A
Okay.
cucumber. No, I thought you said what vegetable
Now I gotta
starts in the
skin a
ground.
pickle.
Start out as a vegetable.
All right, get the peeler ready for skinning pickles.
Hear what I said?
No.
Hey, you missed it. We
Pickle.
skin pickles.
She said potatoes.
I meant to say
Pickles start
cucumbers.
out as which
Yeah,
vegetable?
cucumbers.
I was gonna say cucumbers.
Oh.
I said potato.
Yeah,
You definitely
fuck
got
off.
it. You definitely got
I
it.
got it right. Because I didn't get the question. You said about pickles. I didn't know. I don't know
I
what
didn't
cucumbers
hear
comes in
pickle.
there.
I heard vegetable.
I did too.
Vegetable?
What vegetable does a pickle
She
come
said
in? It's not a
vegetable.
vegetable. It's a fruit. I think. Just like tomatoes considered a fruit.
Where is it?
Or we can start. We can still do that. If you want to do more, I can do that on my segment too.
I got the Kanye.
Okay, for the last minute,
Why are you looking at me for?
I dare us all
No.
to try all of them at one time.
No, you can do that on my thing. Then you can, at least you got your diet from. Well,
Die from? You said we're dying. Our assholes are gonna die.
That's what I'm saying. Something's gonna die.
I can't feel my fucking tongue. I can't feel my fucking face.
Yeah. And we skin pickles. Potatoes. and potatoes are pickles.
Yep. The pickles turn into potatoes.
I didn't know pickles were gray. Or red.
Those are brown.
Yeah, they are.
Why is it gray? What?
Sorry, those are old pickles. Those
Wait,
are old
yours?
potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, they are.
Is that it? All I saw was bloody on there.
I don't-
I didn't. Jose Cuervo.
That's not. It is 100 proof.
Why are you touching on
It
all
is.
this?
Yeah, I've done that 131
Like
with that.
that?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's tequila.
Yeah, but that's not like Everclear and everything else that are over that you don't get them from the United States.
Oh, there is some shit
That's even worse than that.
Yeah,
And
moonshine.
we drink it.
I would say don't do that. I'll bring the real moonshine.
We
Don't play
do.
with
We
it.
no, that's how we do that moonshine. Oh,
Yeah.
And you're gonna drink it and forget.
yeah. And my
Okay,
segment.
so when are we doing this challenge? Whenever
Yeah,
we
If
get
we get 1,000
Okay.
likes,
Yeah.
we'll drink something.
And if
strong.
we don't,
Then we don't do it.
damn, that sucks.
It does.
Well, you better subscribe and you better like our shit.
Because somebody's trying to get through.
Hello.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectfully. So my segment, I'm gonna bring this up into a lot of our segments throughout the next podcast. I'm gonna do two of 10 most haunted places in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Let's go.
We only got-
We're gonna vlog at some.
If you want, if you're a Halloween fanatic
You're now.
and stuff like that, there's some creepy and scary stuff in Wisconsin. So the first one on my list is called from Summer Wind in the Lego Land. Oh,
Lego.
Little Lake Land.
That's how nice.
Yeah. That's
Lego lay on the.
Yeah. Somewhere upwards. If you live there, you know where.
Land of Lakes, guys.
Land Lakes.
Yeah.
Wisconsin has some of the most haunted places. This is an old mansion. It was built as a fishing lodge in the 1900s. It was remodeled in 1916 by Robert. That was he's a secretary. He was a secretary to under the one of the presidents.
Wait, he was a secretary too?
To a president. I think Herbert Hoover.
Oh.
That on my tongue.
The staff heard strange noises and events. This place, it burnt down in a fire. The crazy stuff was on my birthday, like when I was born.
You were born in 1916, no?
No, I was born in 1988.
Damn, you look good for being born in
1988, but the day that I was born, the lodge burnt down.
Wait, but it burned, so it's burnt, it got burned up, but it's still standing?
It's not, it's just what's left of it is a chimney.
Oh, okay.
But the second event, before the fire, there was like fleeting shadows, whispering voices, objects moved by themselves. Robert, who was there, shot off his gun twice. Thought it was a shooter, but nothing was there.
We should bring a voice box.
And also, there was numerous of owners that lived in there after he it's still standing, some of it, but you can't find it on the map. You got, I looked it up, it's not, they don't put it where it's located. But it's way up, I almost going to Michigan, upper Michigan.
Oh, so it's like up there.
It's up.
Road tree.
This is if you want a mansion, here's your mansion.
I thought it burned down though. So how
But
we going?
it's still, now it ain't, but they're trying to restore it.
No.
But I don't know if they have restored because there's no.
Well, all the wood and shit turned into charcoal, so you can't restore the fire.
I don't know, but they're trying to restore it. I don't know why they want to do it now.
They're gonna save the chimney.
Yeah.
The only thing that can't catch fire.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I heard that, aside from your house, real quick, there's no sidetrack. They're finally taking down Northern Mall. They started deconstruction.
Oh.
Yeah, and now it's like even even more heavily guarded now. And I really wanted to go before they started taking that shit down.
Yeah.
We could probably still go, but a lot.
I was gonna ask everybody what was their most. Have anybody hear about ghost stories? Funny, scary.
I remember a story actually.
I
What's
heard
not
from yesterday.
really? This happened to me at work. Besides that one that I told you guys, where I turned around and nobody was there, and then I turned around and everybody's there. But I was like talking to somebody. No, I was walking. I was operating a robot, right? And I put like the pallet jack. I put it back underneath a couple of pallets and staged it. And I walked up to somebody, and then somebody. Like I felt like literally it felt like somebody like did this to me, right?
Oh, they said.
And
You saw that he violated it.
no, there. And I look at this guy, and he's not even like on this side, but I was turned around, so I was like, "Did you just touch me?" I said it pretty aggressive. I didn't mean to, but I said it pretty aggressive. He was just like, "I didn't touch you." And I was like, "Oh, okay," because I just felt somebody like caress my shoulder, so I was just like, "Damn." And I'm pretty sure that someone did say that there was when the building was being constructed that somebody did die there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like
Multiple people have died at Amazon.
Rico probably knows
Not
my.
telling you which location, but yes.
Yeah. Rico don't know my haunted story. It's not scary. It was funny. I was in my room. I had this stuffed animal. It's Spider-Man. I was jumping around the bed. Something slapped me.
like actually stuff.
Right on his ass.
Oh my god, and I jumped. Nobody was in the room. There's no spider. I threw the spider. No, I have to deal with it.
What about said?
No, yes. Oh my god.
He slapped me. He was like, okay.
Something of American Horror.
He had one too, but his didn't do nothing. Mine was just one. Just slapped me. Like, oh. Rico?
Maybe I'll have to come back to me. I have a couple of them.
And I was like, down the basement, Bells' basement.
Lovely
was
stories.
multiple times. And even upstairs too. But a lot of it was like downstairs. Like felt so real, like going downstairs. It was like before one of my parties, and then I come there to always see footprints going to the back of the bar. I'm just like, the fuck? Come on, my shit. And then there's the mirror that busted too. Just like I'm actually filming it, and then you see the footprints. I'm like, fuck that. I left out. And then time that the lights turn off, and then two friends left me, and then I'm just sitting there going, bro, who left me? But the scariest one was upstairs, and I'm just watching TV, and all you saw was like long hair, white gown, just walk past, go to the den or something. I'm just like, I see shit. I just went.
It was your hand.
She was sleeping. Sometimes just standing there.
Yeah,
you
he's
see the
like-
corner eyeball. Just
Yeah, he
like,
called me that night. He's like, dude, the girl in the white dress, I just seen her.
See, I never actually lock on to like ghosts like that, but I always see shadows following me around and shit. When I work, because I used to work at Pizza Hut too, and I would always see like a big, like black shadow. And he was big as fuck, and just standing like in the lobby by the cash register and shit. And I seen it like peeking through like behind the wall sometimes too. And I used to see it all the time. I worked at Amazon, but yeah, there's like a shadow sometimes that I see that is like around here. I don't know.
You're haunted.
I don't know if it's a bad one or a good one, but it hasn't done anything to me.
No, so it's a good one so far.
yeah.
The one I seen, it was at my old house. It happened twice. Same time, I sleep on the couch, and I woke up. I saw a figure by the it looked like they were messing with the heater. I thought it was grandma the whole time. It wasn't grandma. And then one time I woke up and there was a blue figure hovering over me. It was a blue, like reaching his hand out to
Fucking Avatar.
me. And I swung and it kicked. It went away. Because people said it could have been a guardian angel or something. Like, I don't know what that. It could have been, but like,
Yeah, it's time for guardian angel one.
Yeah, but it's not looking cool.
This is an alien.
it was alien.
Probably from no, probably fucking what's it called? Forget it.
Man, I have a couple of them. One was it's actually interesting and probably spooky at the same time if you think about it. In the attic, in our aunt's attic, used to be squirrels and all types of rodents up there. But there's been a few times where we actually heard footsteps walking up on the ceiling, and of course our aunt's like, "No, come on, that's not funny." And one time I challenged her, "Okay, let me see something." I said, "Dun dun 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 dun," and I was like,
Spit on me.
"Dun dun," and it banged back. I'm like, "You got me fucked up." I was like, "How you know to knock?" I was like, "Squirrels don't knock."
No. They just stop moving.
And then we went to someone went to explore the attic. I was like, "Why are you wanting to explore that?"
See, every basement I've been to so far is very fucking.
Yeah.
Like your guys' basement.
Yeah.
Like I guess
We
you
know.
know,
my
if you
God.
were here in the beginning of our podcast, as we started podcast, we were in that basement. That's where Flower.
It's not as active anymore. As long as you don't like disrespect his
Yeah.
boundary, it'll be fine.
Yeah, 'cause when I went there to pick up the table and chairs, it felt very uncomfortable, but nothing happened. I was waiting for those fucking dolls to move, bro.
Every time.
I
I'm
won't
only-
feel bad because we had a clown doll downstairs.
I'm so glad you don't have it there.
It got tossed out, but like
Oh.
one of our friends' kid brother was downstairs, and he swear it got up and chased him, and he was crying. He was like, he was terrified.
He still talks
He
about
still
it
talks
these
about
days,
it,
so.
and like it got up and chased him up the stairs.
And I felt like
Up the stairs.
yeah. I felt like a coldness too. It was like it was weird too.
It
It was
was-
like it was just sitting in the stroller thing, and I'm like, first of all, I don't remember that being there in the first place.
Yeah.
So I like walk up like, yeah, man, I'll do this. Also, I felt the chill. I was like, I felt do this. I'm like, I bolted up the stairs so
Yeah.
quick.
That one wasn't. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't a friendly one.
No, there's aggression.
There's
down
a
there.
aggressive
Something
one,
happened
and there
in
there was a funny one there, but the aggressive one was. He's not there no more that we know
If
of.
anyone wants to look,
No, don't look.
I'm trying to look up its history if there's any history
Yeah.
because there was more angry ghosts there than there were
Yeah.
friendly
Yeah.
in that basement. Mainly the rec room.
And
One time I got my toes smacked.
here's the second
Yeah.
place it's haunted. We're supposed to be going there this June
We're hoping so at least.
in Washington Island. And it's still running too. It's called Ned's Hall, Nelson's Hall. It's a pub. The former owner, Tom Nelson, he was devoted. He was devoted to bitterness. So he wasn't a friendly person. He drank daily. He died at 90. He got a pharmacy license and sold his spirit as medicine.
Probably is alcohol spirits. He said
He was he loved his pub, refused to leave, and he's still there. After 100 years of his death, he's still there because they say that there's a apartment above the bar. I don't know if it's there anymore, but you can hear footprints walk across, and mostly like tapping on people's shoulders. It mess with a lot of the females. And mess with animals. It's still there. It's still going strong.
We should real quick. We should ask the owner of the bar if we could go upstairs and
I don't know if they're still there, but I know
mean,
the
Nelson's
the
is
Nelson
still
is
there.
still there.
I've been there.
We go past her all the time.
I never heard anything though. I mean, I felt weird chills, but I never thought
The
it was
devoted-
this.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I don't think it's some creepy shit at night though.
Yeah.
Like where we're standing there's usually like a woods right by you. We used to
But
play
that's what we need to do at night.
Go into the woods.
Yeah.
Because I never have there yet.
Because we did like flashlight hide and seek and that like deep in the woods and I'd be hearing shit. I'd be going, oh, no time back here.
It's just the cows.
Yeah.
Cows,
So
all
there's a-
holes somewhere
Yeah, we're
in
back.
there.
There's a hole. There will fall in holes.
I think it's filled up
I
now.
know. That cow thing you smell, cause you literally smell them when they shit it. I'm like, bro.
You want to hear a third one there? Let's see that. Woman, okay. This was called Mary of Elk Lake Dam.
Great.
A young Mary's body was found at this lake. She was hitchhiking from Minneapolis to Chicago. She was picked up by her killer.
Oh, this.
And the restless spirit continues to haunt that area. Disappearing shapes, shadows, mystery floating lights, and noises. Wisconsin is one place that you look at the serial killers, I mean, they have haunted, people have haunted stuff everywhere, but like, Wisconsin, I think something about Wisconsin is just something's around their state.
Y'all want to see us go vlog in the haunted house?
These four are gonna be going in.
Y'all be coming.
I
We're
recorded
in
this.
this.
I already recorded it right now.
Yeah, but you be coming with the camera, right?
Just have a body cam for yourself in case you have to run.
There are camera
Just saying.
sunglasses that we need to get,
Oh, there we go.
and they're only $7.
Night vision
Ah, but-
sunglasses.
Yeah, we gotta have night vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying there's like different glasses, but that's one of the ones I saw.
But no
So-
one in the world we don't separate. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. So I've got some. Yeah. Did anyone get a notification about a new bill that they're trying to pass? They're allowing more guns in school grounds. That teachers are decided to arm teachers. What's your thought about this bill if it went through?
I don't know. I agree and disagree.
Yeah.
I agree
Yeah,
because
I
I'm
found
tired
it
of
though.
teachers getting shot trying to defend their students.
Well, I'm tired of people shooting at schools for one.
Yeah.
And then like the only thing that I said earlier was it's okay to have the teachers have guns, but then it's like what if the teacher decides to mess with the student and then gunplay stuff?
Or the opposite. The student
Or the
wants-
opposite.
Yeah, the student
Because
wants
I-
to be a
Or
badass
somehow
kid,
the
pulls
student
gun.
gets a hold of the gun.
Yeah.
I think
Without
it's good like for maybe like elementary schools and maybe middle school, high school. I don't know about the more shooting in high school, but like that's because you get kids that are crazy, and if you get one of those teachers that are gun hole or
So-
get physical.
What are the guns supposed to be for? Like, are they supposed to be preventing people coming in,
Yeah.
or the students?
But the problem with that, like, why can't you like do other ways of doing that? Like I said, like more metal detectors.
They're supposed to have more security.
More
Apparently that
security,
didn't
but like,
pass.
because guns can only help for so long. Because
And
guns
then-
gun versus gun. It's because more violence could be more violence.
Especially if
And
they
like, if you
modify-
went to a private school, they don't really even have metal detectors
Yeah.
because it's
No.
too expensive for their budget. So
Like
they
what?
don't say the school,
Yeah.
but yeah, the school that I went to decided not to have metal detectors, even though we were threatened by a bombing. We were almost shot up by a certain
Yeah.
person that was in my class. Yeah, it was.
Wait, I don't think he's alive anymore then. I think he died in a crash.
Someone else.
That's somebody else. Every time.
Yeah.
It's like this could be a good thing because violence will trigger more violence.
Well, he was threatening, but it was a different person that
Some-
threatened with
It's
the
like some people that say it could be a good thing, and some people are saying it's gonna it could
It's like
backfire.
pros and cons.
It's
There's
pros
like
and
good
cons.
things, you know.
Like I understand like elementary schools, maybe middle schools,
Yeah.
because That's not, you get some bad kids, but you never aim a gun at a kid.
What
Well,
they should,
well, technically, that's where a lot of shootings
Yeah, a lot
are
of
at
shooting, but-
them because they're semi-defenseless.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, in
Don't
my
panic
sense,
more.
the teachers should be more keeping an eye on
They,
bullies.
they
too.
should have more police there, and more security.
Yeah.
But the problem with that, like, more security, we're gonna have to scare a lot of the kids of seeing people walk around with guns all day.
But I feel like the teachers don't get paid enough. I'm not
Yeah.
saying like all teachers do this, but there's some teachers that done it to me where they seen me get bullied and they would just turn around and walk the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, really? You were in the bathroom where this situation happened and you just literally use the bathroom and walk right out.
Because I think guns is I understand the amendment
Mhm.
about it, but like, is that the only guns can help you so far? Why bring more guns into a school that's supposed to be, that should be safe for the kids? But I understand people come in with weapons, like there's other ways of like, they have like close up, like a shelter, like
Mhm.
close up. If something suspicious comes to, cause they have
They
mobile
said
cameras.
I
doors
mean, they should
wide.
literally have people, I know it's gonna cost money, but they should have like security, like actual security guards handheld a gun. They shouldn't
Yeah.
have teachers do it. Cause if they
Yeah.
have teachers do it, what if the teachers are being irresponsible or something, or it goes off?
Because people go, everyone, the people from Wisconsin, they don't look at the system. There's a lot of people that have been bullied and stuff. Like, some teachers don't do much. I went to my school when I was young. Like they didn't do nothing. They stopped the bullying, but they have bullying every day.
I
I,
changed 3 different schools.
I didn't have to change school. I had bad high school, middle school, and school was okay, but I got bullied a lot.
I changed 3 middle schools because of people.
I changed 2 high schools.
I didn't change high school because I had all
Al-
my nephews there.
I used to go to
Yeah, until I did.
I used to go to a school that had a lot of fights. You know, I got hit with a chair. So
See, I've never gotten into a physical altercation with somebody.
last time
really
I
want
got
to.
into a fight with somebody because teachers actually cheered, but I actually fought back for once because I was always getting bullied.
Mhm.
So I finally got enough of it and I cracked the guy.
But see what I'm saying? The teacher saw and they didn't do anything.
Man, the day
Because
I got
last
in the fight,
time
I
I
got
got-
suspended. What are you talking about?
Because
And they watched the fight happen.
Yeah, I know. But then I got pushed down the stairs
I was
by
looking for a
people,
teacher,
and,
like-
and only if I
He's
could
like-
get them in trouble if I got suspended with them.
Alright,
And
I'm
I
gonna
was
have
the
to
one
rock
that
your
pushed
shit.
I was the one that pushed down the stairs. I pushed down the stairs. I have my wrist broken, not broke, but twisted. I have my nose broken. I have my shoes stolen off my feet. I have been hit with chairs. Always been threatened. Like some schools do not have enough to don't do anything.
Some schools just don't give a fuck.
Not
Well, yeah, and then the budget too. Like,
the budget, but
they're
then
involved.
then the government needs to start cracking down and giving more money to this teacher because they gotta deal with all this. They're training the next generation, and where you teaching them how it will be in real life, because real life not teaching them how bad it will get.
But I feel like what they should be doing now is just trying to not teach them how to survive, but teach them how to live and be able to survive too. You know what I'm saying? Because this generation of the next generation that's like coming up right now, like my other sister, her generation, they're a lot different than
Yeah.
how we grew up.
Yeah.
Because you know how technology and everything like that and the advancements and everything, they're not stupid.
Yeah.
They're fucking smart for their
They are very
Yeah.
smart, yes.
And it scares me.
Because
So-
the school, wrong with school, they just push people along. At least the public schools, they keep pushing you along. They don't. I had disability. Like, I got learning disabilities and stuff, and I haven't learned anything in school. I'm not any dumbest person, but they will not challenge you. I'm smart in certain areas. I have issues like reading and English. I was good at math and science and stuff like that, but they would never challenge me to do anything. I would love to learn stuff, but they won't teach me nothing. They just push me along until I got into like,
Treat you like you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, cause that's last time I started like, algebra and geometry was in high school, and this gen like old school. Like, you guys ever learn like geometry and algebra like, in middle school?
I learned it in high school, honestly, because my school was low, curriculum was low because they were a new school. So
I was good at math.
My middle school had trigonometry already, so there's some kids who learned trigonometry.
Yeah, I wanted to learn it, and actually, when I took it, it was a practice one, but I had better grades in the math than anything else. And some math I never even seen it in. I haven't seen it on paper, but I got most of them right. So I learned calculus and some trigonometry off my head.
The only subject I was good at was science. Science and
Because the problem like that when you get labeled as disability, they don't train you. They don't teach you. I asked my teacher in high school, can you help me teach me this? Because the classes in high school, the last year in high school, like last 2 years, they didn't really teach me anything. How to be in real life. They teach me how to do bank stuff, maybe something like that.
I don't even show you how to do taxes. I learned that myself.
Yeah, like the schools, they need to teach you how to be in real life. They're not gonna like some of the stuff why learn that unless you're not gonna be in that. But I'll love to learn other stuff.
So the problem is people don't people say this stuff all the time, right? Like, oh, you should teach us taxes, you should teach us this and that. But the hypocrisy in it is also the problem because the teachers, they know what they have to do, but they won't do it because, again, like Deanna said, they don't get paid enough to actually go that extra step, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's just a conversation that gets brought up all the time that, students never get taught how to do the taxes, how to handle money, how to finances like that.
I think I how to handle money, but a lot of the kids, like, they're all like, it made me feel like I was smarter than a lot of people in there. They made me feel stupid. Like I think some of the English they didn't teach. They haven't. I passed with grades. The hardest classes I have is medical class and cooking. I couldn't. They wouldn't even give me cooking classes because and when I was in class, I didn't even learn nothing because people get bossy.
No, I always got stuck with the dishes.
I did.
This shit.
Yep. I learned how to set tables.
Who said?
How to place the right food and things like that.
Shit, at least you know when he gets his girl, he knows how to play the table.
Right. I know how to cook and I know to do all that.
He's gonna be playing Beethoven in the background while he's cooking or some chef, my chef friends. And he's gonna be like,
Yeah, there's some fun stuff in it. Instead of being honest, going down the dark hole.
no, yeah, but yeah, I was a special ed too. And that shit, they treat you like
They treat you
you're
like
fucking nothing.
Yeah, the teacher like you're not smart enough, and they don't train you to get in it. Cause math, the English, I didn't even some of the English they gave me like kindergarten, like elementary school classes.
The readings and everything, they would be like really low to see.
And then when they do get a harder one, they just threw me into stuff. The first time I got into the class, they sent me into a hard class, but I haven't practiced doing that stuff. And they thought, oh, this guy's smart enough. Let's just throw this hard stuff at him. Okay, but I didn't practice it like the rest of them. Everyone had ideas of doing it.
No, I had this special ed teacher once.
I had a special ed gym class. How?
For gym?
Yes.
I've never heard that. Special ed teacher.
Hey, I was a
I was the
student.
yeah, but I didn't last long in it because I felt like I was over there most of the time. I was doing the football. I was doing all the activity. People were complaining about running. I ran it.
Oh my god, that pacer test, I hated.
And so then he put me in a
I was
hard.
like, as long
Then
as
he
I'm
put
not
me
the
in.
first one out, I'm fine.
On dead eyes. Yeah.
And they traded me to the other class, and then I was the slowest one in the group.
But no, real quick though, I had a special ed teacher once. He pulled me out of class one day, and he took me to the room upstairs, and he was just like, "If you can answer this," he had a question on the fucking chalkboard. He was like, "If you can answer this question right, I'll give you $20." He had taken me up with another student, and I couldn't. The question was so complex, I didn't understand it. I couldn't even read the words on the fucking board, and I didn't answer it. And he was like, "You guys are fucking stupid." And you, yeah, and I was like,
Go ahead.
okay.
I'm just gonna pause and then.
Rolling. Now it is.
I was just like, well, damn. And I really didn't know how to react to that, bro. Like the other student, he was just laughing. He was like, awkwardly laughing. And I looked at the guy's hand and I was like, two fingers. Oh, am I stupid?
Yeah. And then, like,
He got fired. At the end of the day.
Yeah, in my school, I had speech classes, right? They graduated me, but I still have issues speaking and talking. And they say I passed it. Like, I still have problems speaking. People know on I have a speech impairment.
Yeah, like I can't stay still when I'm running because I can't sit there.
I have ADHD.
Yeah, I can't sit there for 8 hours listening to some schmuck telling me something that I don't really care about.
Because if I, no, I do, but like if you don't get my attention, or I gotta be, you just can't talk to my face about it to teach. I gotta be hands on.
Yeah. More of a what's it called?
History teachers are like that, where they just write stuff on the board and you're just like.
But that's easy enough.
There you go.
But I went to, I did some college stuff. A teacher said, I asked him, and she said she was trying to put me into she only wanted me to go to another school. She didn't think I could go to college.
Dude, yeah, I had a teacher too.
And she said, you will never.
Oh,
The way they told me, like they say I will never be nothing. I could never do this, and sometimes it gets in my head that I can't do this. But
yeah, it does.
it does because if you do too much and I get overwhelmed, I quit.
Yeah, one thing I will never ever forget from a teacher of mine, they literally looked at me, and it was first hour of the class, and every student was talking. And then she looked at me and she goes, I almost have sympathy for you. And I was just like,
Almost?
Almost. Miss Jacobson?
Oh.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, come on!
But, no, for real, fuck her. Fuck everybody.
What did she say?
I don't care. She literally said that. She was just like, I almost, because everybody was talking and she was trying to like get everybody's attention, and I was talking and she looks at me, decides to look at me and go, yeah, I almost have sympathy for you. And she laughs. And she said that in front of everybody. And I was just like,
yeah.
That's how she was though. She would always be picking on me and one of my friends. And
that's
we
how
would be
every
talking.
teacher there is, dude.
Yeah, it would always be like certain people, like literally choice program. If you guys are like ever in the choice program, like you never pay for your tuition, those are the students that got picked on the most for these private schools.
First time even speaking.
Yeah, because they're considered poor students and they don't want to learn.
Yep.
Technically, I wanted to learn because I could get my high school diploma, so I could be something.
Yeah.
But they wanted to be like, oh no, they literally told me I was not
They
going to
don't teach you
graduate with my class.
they don't teach you to get to the next step, because in college, they're not. They might get easy questions, easy stuff like you need to catch up. Like my math, my science, my history is up more higher than my reading and math. I went to MATC for classes that I wasn't good enough to get into the regular classes, and I had this English teacher. The first year I practiced. I did everything that she told me to do, and I did everything. I did everything I could to pass that class. I did the final exam. I was up by 1 point. She said I wasn't ready to go to the next class. I was off by 1 point and said I wasn't ready. And next year, I didn't give it a chance. I don't give a fuck what you did, and I didn't try. But what's the point of trying if you don't give me? And this is the only I couldn't get another teacher because she was the only teacher at the place, and she treated me like I was stupid. And she said, "Oh, if you need help, I got this person. I had help from an English teacher major. I had my cousin help me with my essay. I had my other cousin help me with my essay, and she never even gave me a shot. She just kept writing over my paper, saying, do this over, and she took over my essay. She took over my own essay. I was doing an essay about working with animals and stuff. she turned it into working with dogs.
Preschool shit. Yeah.
I knew what I was talking about. She turned it into what she wanted me to talk about. It's about being with dogs. And
Because when you for example, if you're doing a paper or something and you actually was really good at it and you take your time with it, they're gonna think you plagiarized it. And that happened to me once.
Yeah.
I had a really good paper for science,
I know.
and they thought I plagiarized it, so I had to do the whole thing over and I failed it.
no, she never. I never got an A plus in class. She never complimented. Like the good ones that she liked, she rates them off. She never wrote mine off. She always taught me like I was stupid. So I stopped going to that class. And I couldn't go past my math class.
Didn't you? Isn't that teacher that kept correcting everything?
Yep.
Because like our cousin who graduated
In the
in a very good scholarship,
in the English
they
major.
corrected her too. Everybody. She
I had a
didn't
teacher
have to
help
go.
me, and she wrote over the thing.
I like the little cruises that they were invited on.
Yeah, I was on cruises a lot, but then she was there. I went with my brother came, and then she was all nice. She was like,
Yeah.
She shot. We did an essay about our nationalities. She taught. She never really gave me a compliment about it. She taught. I had this other person I went to class with. She her him like trash. And I think the problem was she was the only teacher at that time. So let's talk about something. Let's talk about some.
Okay,
yeah.
trivia.
Yeah.
I've been
Going down the
waiting to
hole.
hate this
No, I saw you and I was like,
I know,
you just
real
need
life,
that
I'm
shit,
just like, oh.
I mean, it's okay, you know.
We get it
We
off.
do get a little real of us, you know.
Yeah.
Get to see some real sides
Like
of us.
we use this as like getting our stuff out because
This is
keep
our
it in.
therapy in a way.
This is our
It
good
really
therapy
is,
for
'cause,
us. 'Cause
yeah,
nobody's gonna help me because I got there.
people always offer help, but there's never help.
Yeah, but it's never. They don't know.
I mean, the cops are is at our job. We're on to call the cops on us. So why should we talk to them?
So-
So yeah.
Trivia.
Okay, the trivia. How
Explain
many?
my feelings.
How many Grand Theft Auto games have been released?
5.
Wait, what?
What?
Well, 6
How
is
many
What?
Grand Theft Auto games have been released?
He's right, it's 5, but I said 6.
It's 5.
Wait, all of them in total though, or just the original?
I don't know.
That means Vice City, so that's more than 5.
Vice City, Liberty City,
San Andreas.
San Andreas.
You guys gotta know your answer because you're
Yeah,
gonna.
5.
I'm gonna say 5.
No, you're just counting Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's
But
other
if
ones,
you
but
say
there's.
there's Vice City,
There's-
San Andreas.
That's like 12.
Rico?
Answer 5.
It's more than 5.
It's
Wait,
more than 10.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's more than 10.
More than 10.
I said
15?
12.
15!
15, I said it.
Damn.
Hey, I got it.
I said
Oh,
12.
shit.
guys.
Okay, 15.
I can't name them.
Why?
I know, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to say.
I get the habanero.
Online, you talk about online stuff too? The
There you
online,
go,
that's
guys. I
online.
get to try habanero.
Or is it just like the CD thing?
I don't know, it just says 15. If you guys knew this answer, did you know it was 15?
Oh, there it comes.
Oh,
I'm so happy I don't have to do this one.
Which one's this one? Oh, habanero.
Jelly bean.
Okay.
It's just a regular orange jelly bean, you know? And then said it like you take one, right? You have you
Okay.
just give him the orange jelly
Is
bean.
this is easy questions right now?
And it's not.
So these are easy questions.
Oh.
Because the harder one gets harder, but I can get harder
Do
ones.
that.
Sorry, go ahead.
What kind of sports is played on Gran Turismo video game series?
Races?
You hear me?
No. I heard Gran Turismo.
Yeah, what type of game is it?
Racing. Professional racing? No way.
Tassiverse.
Most of you guys are already. I'm waiting for DMs.
It does, yeah.
I can't.
You took one?
stuck in the
okay.
wrong
Hope
tube.
like they're,
It's racing. So
yeah, you guys all alright.
why are you asking me if you know that?
Next question.
No, Brad, get out.
Any milk. Okay. Because it went down the wrong tube and I got stuck.
Oh,
Could you pass me some almond milk?
No.
I'm like, I drink regular
Yeah,
milk and now my
okay.
stomach's just like,
Let's do this.
Got book.
I'll wait for them to come back. I'm gonna do 5 easy ones, and I'm gonna do 5
I
medium
already
and 5.
paused it. Wait.